Check this out. 1, 2, 3, in the place to be.
Let it rock. That feeling. My calculations are correct. Your finger should be making its way to the volume button. Go ahead. Don't worry, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. Well, all right. I am not on.
We got that out the way. If you can hear the music in the back, if it's too loud, let us know. But that is music provided by our very own Wiz's Beast, aka in the group. You can find him as Tony Claiborne. He is the one with these bars in the back, serenading the episode for tonight's.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. We're not supposed to refer to him as Wiz's Beast.
You right.
He is now known as Mr. Fuck You on Me. That's his name. He is not Wiz's Beast. He is Mr. Fuck You on Me. That's his name right now.
You right. My bad, Mr. Fuck You on Me. But yeah, he's the one with the music in the back. So shout out. You can go to his Bandcamp down there, listen to his music. You can subscribe for as low as $3 a month. Hella music on there, all right? Just check that out.
Yep.
Before we forget, I'm trying to put y'all on game, all right? I'm putting y'all on game because at the end of this month, Makk and myself are giving a Patreon member $100. Legit currency that you can use in the United States of America. We are going to provide that to you.
Yes.
Only if you're a Patreon member. Right now, I think we have 10 people signed up. Right? We got a new one last night. Shout out to Smitty for joining. But yeah, so right now, 10% chance of you winning $100 for only paying $1 a month minimum. That's the minimum. We have a couple people who are going above and beyond, right? Smitty, right?
Yep.
He joined.
Yep.
He's given $5. My man Mike Pinto, he's given $5. And Janie out here, I think Janie was out here giving us $10 a month. So, shout out to you three.
Yes, she was.
Above and beyond. And she's doing the legwork for these patches. So, Janie, I feel like you're a member of the Smoke Pit. You need to be on camera or something right now. But, yes. End of the month.
You do. You do.
The end of the month. This thing is going down. I will do it live, so no, there's no thing. I'll type all the names in, go to a randomizer, click randomize. Whatever name is at the top is getting this $100. It's not a game. This is a real thing. We're going to do it every quarter. So you have 4 chances throughout the year to get $100. Now, the one stipulation is if you win the first quarter, you're not going to be able to go up again the second quarter. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a once a year thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Because I want everybody to have a chance. You know what I'm saying? So that's my stipulation. Because I don't want it some random. You have a lucky cricket in your pocket and you win 3 quarters in a row. You know, I'm going to be like, yo, I want that money. That's my money. I want to get in this. But no, just letting you know. Just sign up. The link's right there. Patreon.com/thatfeelingpodcast. And we also have a couple more projects that we're just going to put on there, Patreon only. So just keep an eye out. We know you guys have been paying, and we have been planning and producing and making some content for y'all. So it's coming. Trust me. Now that I got all that out the way, I felt like that was like church announcements. You know, like you in church and you read
it. Yes, it is. And Deacon Whitley with the church announcements. And the building fund is coming up next.
Oh my God. I'm going to just say this, right? The Patreon is almost like the building fund, right? But you're actually going to see the building. What up, Mook? I see you. You're actually going to see the building and the product from your generous donations in Patreon. So, my man Mook in the building. Talk about my niggeros. I see you. Salute the Mook. All right. So
what up?
How's your week been, bro? I know you said you was feeling under the weather a little bit, but here you are toughing it out. My man get a Purple Heart. Give somebody give Black a Purple Heart, man. He here under the weather for y'all.
So yeah, I went and I thought I was having some. That's the thing with allergies, man. Allergies be feeling like COVID, like a motherfucker. And I'm pretty sure anybody with an allergy can attest to this shit. So yesterday I had like some weird ass reaction, and it turned out it was allergies, but I ended up taking a COVID test anyway. So I was just I felt like crap yesterday. No shit. And I was like, cool, buddy. But I felt crap yesterday, and I was just like, you know what? Let me just get this COVID test out of the way. I'm traveling anyway, so let me just knock this COVID test out of the way. And yo, for real.
Oh, you did the swab?
Anybody who is taking the COVID test, salute you.
You did the swab?
Yeah.
Now, after she did the first nostril, did she give you time to collect yourself before doing the second one?
Nah, it was just like shoot. And I was like, like, bro, I was crying after this shit. I was crying. I was like,
bro,
you hit my brain.
I felt violated as a motherfucker, man. Like, it was a drive-through one, so I'm in my truck and I'm holding the steering wheel.
Yeah, that's the one I went through.
Yeah. So she went up the first nostril. I grabbed my steering wheel so hard, I thought I was gonna break that motherfucker off. And then she pulled it out. She pulled it out, and I was like, I was expecting to be like, but she was like, whoop, whoop, and I was like, on the inhale through my nose. That's when she put the thing up there. And I was pulling the steering wheel to me, and I was expecting the steering wheel to break. But when she was done, she gave me a Kleenex, and I pulled off. I pulled off into the parking lot and just sat there like. Bro.
Yo, that's exactly how it went. I was like, oh my God, I can't. I didn't have no reaction time. I can't.
Oh shit!
Stop.
Yes, I just want to be like, just slap her hand out the way, like, let me fucking breathe. Shit. You finna kill me worse than the damn virus. Get off me.
Stop it.
Get off me.
For real. She was like, I was like, it's burning. She was like, that means it's working. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Bro.
This shit hurt. Stop.
Yo, and the fucked up part, like, you know how many classes you've taken, you know, where they like health or anatomy, where they show you how the nasal canal go and shit. I'm like, that is a long ass Q-tip. Where the fuck is all that going? I felt that shit tickling the back of my eye. Like, it was my orbital socket. I'm just like,
yeah, bro.
What are you doing in there?
Yeah.
Like, shit.
This shit ain't supposed to go that deep. What the fuck is going on right now?
I was like, I don't like this.
But I kind of knew it was coming, so I was trying to prepare myself, and I was like on the way there, I was like trying to talk to myself, like, all right, you know what's gonna happen. This shit's gonna go, but until you actually go through it, you have no idea. Because I was like, it's gonna go deep in your nose, and you know, just take it, bro. When that shit went in my nose, I was like, oh.
Yeah, like you start gagging and this shit ain't even in your throat. Get this out of my body.
Like, what the fuck?
Bro, I was almost like,
I'm not meant for this.
I drove away from that thing like I should have told nobody I was sick. I shouldn't have told nobody.
That's exactly how I felt. Like, I'm not saying another motherfucking word. Nothing.
Nobody finna about this shit. I'm gonna just come to work sweating. You got a fever?
Nope.
No, it's just hot. What the fuck wrong with you, man? Nothing. Nothing.
It's hot outside.
Arizona, am I right? Arizona, right? Anyway, all right. You ready to get into it this week? You know we got to start with the whose man.
Let's do it, man.
You know we got to start with the whose man's is this? No, I don't know. I posted in the group. And if you're listening and not watching, just go on Facebook, look up the Smoke Pit Podcast fan group, and you'll see all the like we post a lot of the shit that we're talking about in there, and we're just recently getting on Twitter with this shit. So if you're finding us, follow us on there or on Twitter. You can search Twitter, the Smoke Pit DFPN. That's all it is. But we're posting a lot of our topics on there. But this week, your boy was in rare form. He was in rare form. He wasn't. Then he's back in rare form. Then he's not. Now he's in ultra rare, like Ultra Instinct form. Ultra Instinct crazy. We talking about your boy, Kanye West. Now, have you seen what he was up to, Black? Have you seen the week that he's had?
Bro. Man, bro. Like, I woke up, what day was that? Wednesday?
Yeah,
I woke up Wednesday and I'm like, yo, because my timeline was just like people was hitting me up. They was like, yo, man, you gotta look at your boy. He wilding. I'm like, who? They're like, Kanye. I'm like, I didn't care, but I was like, all right, whatever. So I went over there and Kanye was on one, bro. even if you don't care, Kanye was on one.
Yes.
He was full blown, like he was like, cover me with the blood of Jesus. Gone. Gone.
40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness gone. The Lord will be my shepherd gone by myself. He is on a current he is, I guess, waging a war on behalf of creators and artists fighting for, I think this whole thing started, this is how I'm understanding it. He wants the masters to his songs. The label is not giving him the masters to the songs. So he is now spazzing the fuck out. Like, he's essentially throwing a temper tantrum that the label is not allowing him to buy his masters.
Pretty much.
I.e., remember when Mace went to Puffy and was like, hey, can I buy my masters? Puffy's like, no, you can't, type shit. Unless you can meet the offer that this motherfucker is giving me. So he's throwing a fit. So he went on Twitter and PDF scanned his entire each contract for each label.
His career.
Yeah.
He PDF'd his whole career.
Yes. So he did that, showing you what he signed, when he signed, all that other stuff. And then the thing, like, at first I'm just like, bro, this is odd, you know. But then you keep scrolling on his Twitter, and there's a video of him with a Grammy award in the toilet and him urinating on it. Live streamed peeing on his Grammy. It then continues to post off the wall shit. Now here's my thing. Here's like, what do we do, Kaylee? What do we do, Black? Like, did we bring him back in? Like recently, didn't we like kind of bring him back in? And then he started doing this, I'm running for president. Harriet Tubman was a slave trader and just took slaves to work from the South to the North. And then we were like, oh, you crazy again?
Yeah.
And you know,
you wildin'. But here's the thing with Kanye though.
Talk to me.
The Kanye issue is really like nobody is looking out for Kanye right now. You know what I mean? Like he's off his meds. It's obvious he's off his meds. So he's free. So when he's free, Kanye does typical Kanye shit. This is no different than George Bush doesn't care about black people. It's just directed at something else. You know what I mean?
I forgot about that. But see, back then, I thought that crazy was cool. I was like, yeah, you tell him, yay. You tell him, yay.
Right. Yeah, have that outburst. You know what I'm saying? Have that outburst on TV, national TV. Tell them what the fuck you think of Kanye. Hell yeah. But now it's like, it's like, all right, well, we need fashion and all this shit. And now it's like, whoa, hold on, bro. We can't go there with you. We can't go there with you. You know what I mean? You gotta chill.
Ain't enough seats in that ride. You go ahead. I'm gonna meet you there. Yeah, you go ahead, Kanye. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
I'll see you later, yay.
This is above my pay grade. I can't follow you, bro. You wildin'. Wildin'. But he's like, hey, when I do this shit, pray for me that I make it out alive. You be like, are you sure you really want to go there, Kanye? Are you really sure you want to go there? Yeah, my nigga, pray for me. I'ma go. It's like, they're gonna kill you, Kanye.
Quick, fast. So here's my thing. I'm just sitting here like there are times where you just gotta realize you got. You know what I'm saying? You got. Now,
right.
You just have to use yourself as an example for artists coming up now to be like, make sure certain things are in your contract that you have your masters or you have the ability to get your masters later. You know what I'm saying? You just have to tell people to be on the lookout for this shit.
Right.
Like, first of all, I would assume he would have some lawyers or shit look over these contracts and get with them and be like, yo, are you sure you want to sign this because this, and this? Yeah, like, if you sign this, yes, you're getting money now, but in the long run, you're losing out because you don't have your masters. And I get it, being a young motherfucker, you know,
right.
Normally, for cats who first get in the game, they just sign the first contract to get the money, right? And then after they get the money, they do their first 2 or 3 studio albums. Then when it comes time for the re-up, that's when they smart. That's when they start their own label type shit like that, you know? Like J. Cole and artists like that, you know? They start their own shit. Eminem, 50 Cent, you know? They get their own labels. Right. I thought Kanye did that because he went from Rockefeller to Good Music. That's his shit, right? But it's under Universal, I think.
Good Music is his shit. Yeah, Good Music is his shit, but it's an Island Def Jam venture. Oh, which, if you look at his contract, it states that in his contracts. That's why, if you look at all his contracts are through Island Def Jam because Good Music is a subsidiary of Island Def Jam.
Yeah.
Which he's not really owning his own shit.
Yeah. And when you look at it, because you'll have Shady Records, right? Which is under Aftermath, which is under this, which is, you know what I'm saying? So it's just boom, 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 all the way down. And that's how many people get a piece of you before it gets to you, you know? So the more random record labels off the jump. Is that true, Gus? Hold on. Let me put this comment up here for those watching. So you see
Taylor Swift on their masters.
Taylor Swift on her masters from the jump.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Kanye has
most people do.
That's what I'm saying. I would think with all the like going as far back as like Mason stuff, people are seeing how artists are getting screwed, and they should be looking for that when it comes to this, because not everybody's gonna come straight independent like Chance the Rapper or who's another artist that did independent? Macklemore when he was hot for a
Tech
minute.
Tech
Nine, yeah.
Tech Nine's the biggest independent rapper there is.
So I know it's harder to get noticed that way because even now, like you say Tech Nine to the casual person, they're not gonna know who the fuck that is, right? Because he's independent.
Right, that's true.
So he's not getting the full backing of big labels and shit like that. But his money is his songs are his, and that's what it matters in the end, you know? So now Kanye was just tweeting, peeing on Grammys, saying my music will be my kids, not their kids, you know? And like, I kind of felt that because as a creator, like I'm not on his label, but as a content creator doing Smoke Pit, doing I Said What I Said, whatever video I do on YouTube. I would like to be able to profit as much off of my hard work, my time, my all that shit, rather than somebody else profit off of it more than me. Like, I have no problem, like, if someone's gonna help distribute my shit, however you say that word. If you're gonna help me do that, you can get a portion, but your shit can't be worth more than mine because I'm the talent. I'm the one putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it.
Right. And I think that's a good approach to have. And Kanye, as much shit as he's getting for it, in a lot of ways he's not wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, he wants to own his own masters, and he wants to pass that to his kids, so you don't end up in a situation where all of your music, when you die, at that point, at that height of popularity, when you die, your music doesn't fall into an estate and they can profit off it.
Yes.
Like, you want your kids to profit off of your work. And that I can agree with him on.
Yeah.
His approach though is he's wild. He's wild.
I like his message. It's the method I have a problem with. Yeah, he just said it right here.
Right.
What he says isn't wrong, but his method of delivery is cray. That is 100% right.
It's crazy, right? He is wild. He's wild out here.
Yeah, it's because of the method. It makes it hard for people to look at him with any kind of credibility. And his track record, you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. This is me.
You know what? When he started doing that shit, people was like, all right, when's the next Kanye album coming out? Because every time he goes on one of these rants and contingents, it's like, all right, he got an album coming out. But Kanye is actually, if you look at his shit, the way that he's putting it down, like, the last thing he ranted about wasn't really that bad in the grand scheme of things.
Right.
He was kind of accurate.
Right.
With a lot of shit that he spoke. You know what I mean? Like, and people look at him crazy because it's Kanye and they expect him to do some crazy shit. But Kanye is actually he's really saying some real shit. If you really look at it from a different lens, take all the stunts and Twitter publicity aside, Kanye actually makes a lot of fucking sense. It's just his method of delivery is.
He does. Hey,
it's homie, like, bro, you jumping off the top right now.
So the homie Francisco says Kanye is woke. Now, I'm not gonna disagree. Like, Kanye is woke. Like, the stuff he talks about is actual things that people can sit down and discuss, and he can actually articulate, if he attempted to, his point of view, to make it so people can be like, I see what you get that from. I see what you're saying. Especially this here. But it's if you keep going about it this way, like, at a certain point, people are just not going to listen to you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. The Grammys aren't the best. Right. You know, there's time, like, I think recently people are just starting to boycott the Grammys because of how they treat hip hop, how they just figure out different ways to label it so they can determine who can get Grammys and who cannot. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll have a song nominated for best hip hop, and then, or a song that should be voted best R&B album, and they'll say best urban something else, right? And you're just like, why the fuck is this not hip hop? Like how they'll make Drake win for best pop or some shit like that, and Drake is like, nah, motherfucker, just rap this hip hop, you know?
The best example is fucking Macklemore beating out Good Kid, Mad City.
Stop.
Like, he beat out a whole bunch of great fucking albums. Bro, I'm still pissed about that shit. Like, that's fucked up.
I'll say this.
The fact that you beat Good Kid, Mad City with the heist, bro, fuck the Grammys. I'll say this. Like, I haven't looked at the Grammys the right way since.
Was the nomination valid? Yes. Was the win valid? Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely the fuck not. Because I forget, it was like Magna Carta, Magna Carta Holy Grail, The Heist, Good Kid, Mad City. What was the other two? I forget the other two. I think
Dark Twisted Fantasy was on that motherfucking.
Nah, because that actually won. I remember that. But, yeah, I forget the other two.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think that one won in 2010. This one was in 12. But everybody knows Good Kid, Mad City should have won. Just like when Izzy Azalea or whatever her name was, like, didn't she win like best rap album when her first shit came out or something like that? So it's just one of those where black people are just sitting there like, we see what's happening here, you know, boycott, don't show up, don't get your Grammy type shit.
Right.
But at the same time, like, if Kanye just sat down, because he is actually like, he doesn't understand the genius that people want to hold him up to be, hip hop wise, musically. You know, it was just his first 3 albums, like off the rip, classics. You know, nobody can take that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The thing is, like,
well, even Dark Twisted Fantasy. Dark Twisted Fantasy, I think, is one of his best albums.
Yeah, but that was like after.
If it ain't, it's probably
after 808 and Heartbreaks, which, you know, like 808 and Heartbreaks grew on me. It's not his best album, but I understood where it was because he was at mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, his mom died. He's doing something new. He's trying to find a different way to express himself. I fucks with it. You know, it's not in a rotation, but whatever.
Right.
But my Dark Twisted Fantasy, that shit came back. I was like, yeah, he's back. He's in his bag again, you know? And then...
Oh, yeah.
And then... Watch the Throne, and I'm just like, he's back. He's back. Then, you know, Jesus came out, and I'm just like, the fuck is going on? You know? There's a handful of tracks on that one I fucks with, but it's not like a go-to Yeezy album.
Yeezus got some shit on it. Yeah. Like, I fucks with Yeezus. It ain't sonically, it's not his best album. He's got some shit on that album.
Because some shit, like, some songs he do some shit that'll be like, bom, bom, bom. No. And I'm just like, you going through it, Kanye. You going through it, Kanye. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You going through it. I'll listen. But overall, his message I agree with. Like I said, as a creator at the level I am at, where you're at, you know, the rest of up and coming artists, all that stuff, you want to own or profit as much as you can off of your work. You don't want somebody who's not putting in the effort to get more of the profit than you. You know what I'm saying? But he's in this contract. It's legal. I don't know what the fuck he can do. Like, all this crying is not going to make Universal be like, you know what? You're right. Here's your masters. They're going to be like, damn, you just making more publicity for people to go back and listen to your shit that we own. You know what I'm saying? So it's... I don't know. His method is horribly, horribly wrong with this. You want to move on to the next thing, or you want to... Yeah, y'all wilding out with this fire emoji. Y'all know...
Nah.
Y'all know y'all hitting the fire emoji, right? I'm fucking with y'all. Jesus. Boom, 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 boom.
Don DeMarco.
Who the fuck is Don DeMarco? Why y'all keep yelling his name when somebody get roasted? Don DeMarco. He ain't even here. Anyways, you ready to move on to the next subject? I don't want to go back and listen,
let's do it.
Marcel, I don't want to listen to Yeezus. I'll listen to it when it comes on by accident. How about that? I don't skip it, but I try to avoid it. So I don't know if you guys noticed. You probably heard the story, but Aunt Becky, a.k.a. Lori Loughlin. I don't know why I did the a.k.a. that. I should do the government, a.k.a. Aunt Becky. Either way, from Full House. I know y'all remember that she she got in some hot water when people found out, oh, your kids aren't really getting accepted into college. You just paid $500,000 to get them in college, you know. So she got in trouble, her and some other person. I forget the other celebrity that got caught. But she was finally sentenced today, guys. She was sentenced to 2 months in prison. And everybody's like, I mean, it's not a violent crime. It's whatever. But then she asked the judge if she could pick where she wanted to go to jail at. And the judge says, yes, you can choose. So she chose to go to Victorville Correctional Facility, which is down the street from her house. So she can go to jail or prison.
Oh my God.
I don't want to say jail.
Is she from Victorville, California?
She lives in Victorville, dog. She's going to Victorville. And her husband chose to go to a prison in Santa Barbara. I'm like, y'all choosing where y'all go to prison?
I'd go spit on that damn prison.
How do you do that?
Like real shit, I stay about 45 minutes away from Victorville. I ought to drive there and spit on the prison. That's bullshit.
Aunt Becky. Oh my God. Dude, Jesus Christ. But I'm just saying. Now, I don't want her to go to like county or nothing like that because it wasn't a violent crime. She doesn't need to go to like some shit like that. White collar crimes, non-violent crimes, I feel they should go to like a men's security prison type shit. And here's my thing. All non-violent crimes, i.e. insider trader, all the white collar shit, cool. But if it's like, you know, you pull me over and you see a bag of weed in my car or some shit, that's a non-violent crime. I should be going to the low security whatever for a couple months. I should not be going to county jail for that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking, she's doing this fraud at this high of financial level. This man has $15 worth of weed in his glove compartment. Why is he going to this jail, county, and you're going to, I don't want to say a resort, but when you say minimum security prison, you know what that means. You know what that means. She ain't going nowhere where shit's hard. You know?
It's Kate.
But where?
I think she needs to be I think she needs to go to San Quentin or Corcoran so she can learn the lesson and she'll never do this shit again. Yeah. Because that's the point. She's gonna get out and what? She served 2 months in this motherfucking cakewalk of a prison and she gets out and what? You know what I mean? Like what?
And I bet
but then again, someone else will probably do this shit that doesn't have her stature or status, and they will fuck them up. And that's the shit with the justice system.
Yes.
Like, it's because you're wealthy, it's because you're rich, it's because you are a high-profile person that you won't be punished. You won't really be punished. She got to choose this shit. You know what I mean? That's not a punishment.
Where do you get the
it's
balls?
Not a fucking punishment.
Here's the thing.
That was me. I'd be like,
where do you get the balls? Like, you're guilty. Your jury of your peers, whatever. Oh yeah, she guilty. All right, cool. She leans over to her lawyer.
Right.
Hey, ask him if I can pick my own jail. Your Honor, my client would like to pick her own prison. I bet the jury was just like, man, this bitch crazy. Here's the judge. I'll allow it. What?
Allow it. Right.
What? Bro, I wish, bro. They be sending us, I say us, black people, far as fuck. Where you live, we sending you to, like you, we're sending you to San Quentin. But like, why the fuck?
We're just in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in California, sir. My family
I'm not going to the Bay. I ain't even. I'm in SoCal. How the fuck is you sending me up here? What the fuck?
We're sending you to Rikers. What the fuck? My family will never see me. Oh, you should have thought about that before you bought that nickel bag. What? That's the second nickel bag you got? 15 years. That's the third nickel bag you got? Life. 3 strikes. What?
Bruh.
$15 got you in jail like that. $15 got you in jail for life. She out there committing $500,000 for her kids to go to college on some fake shit. Taking a spot from somebody who is qualified. She gets caught. Go ahead.
Did they kick her kids out of school or no?
No, her
kids still going to school.
Her kids found out what she did, and they're like, we don't want to go to that school. You know, they don't even want to try to apply legally to that school because they don't want everybody looking at them like, you're only in here because your mom paid. So I don't know if they're going to a different college, but when they found out about that, they're like, we ain't going to USC. We ain't playing that game. Like, we didn't know our mom was doing that. They was real adamant about that shit. They was like, we ain't know she was doing that.
In all actuality, it's USC. So just fucking go there. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna fucking care.
It's a state school. Like
USC is in the fucking hood anyway.
If you live in California, it's a state school. Like, it's not that you're not paying out of state tuition to go there. You know what I'm saying? Just
right.
And I don't even think it was a thing. It wasn't even a thing of they couldn't afford it because she's already paying $500,000 just to get them in the school, on top of tuition after that.
Right.
This was just greasing the palm of the registrar or whoever's in charge of admissions to be like, come on in. So, I mean, just take the fucking test or submit your SATs and see if you can get in there or not.
Just take it.
Your mom will fucking pay. That's wild.
Just take it. Now, I'm figuring this shit out. I'm figuring this shit out because my daughter, she's trying to go to UCLA. Like, and the joy on her face yesterday when we got a letter from USC, because they don't send them shits out.
Nope.
And her grades are so good, they sent her a letter. Yep, we want you to come to this school. And she was like, ain't no way USC wrote me a letter. And I'm like, yeah, it's true. Here it is. Like, the joy in her face and the guilt that I felt as a parent, be like, you know, we really can't afford to send you to this motherfucker, so you have to figure this shit out. You know what I mean? Like, that shit hurts. Bro. That shit hurts. You know what I mean? So it's gotta be like, you know what I mean? Like, if you can afford to send your kids there, then do it. You know what I mean? Shit.
Like, what level?
But do it the right way.
Because my man Wags put their SATs had to be trash. And that's what I'm thinking too. Like, are your kids like just super dumb where you're just like, the registrar's like, bro, the only way I can get these motherfuckers in here is if you give me $500,000. She's like, check or cash.
Yeah, they gotta be dumb as fuck. They gotta be dumb as fuck.
Off the rip. Like,
it really ain't hard. It really ain't hard. You know what I mean? Just like nowadays, and this is what I'm finding out from homeschooling. Like, nowadays, you really don't have to fucking try. All you really have to do, like, you don't even have to you could be the dumbest person on fucking earth nowadays. The grading system is fucked right now. It's fucked. Like, right now, a 70 is a C. A 70%.
That shit used to be a D, motherfucker. That shit was a D for us.
Yeah. That shit is a C now. I'm like, y'all already ahead. Like, and then you can get that just by putting your fucking name on the paper. You know what I mean? Like, really? Like, you gotta be a real lazy motherfucker to get an F right now. Like, in today's time, especially with home learning, with the majority of the people that are doing home learning or distance learning, like, you really got to be a lazy motherfucker to get an F. Like, if you get an F, then just fucking quit school, because this shit ain't for you. And parents, you can make that determination just by saying, oh, well, I guess this shit ain't for you. You know what I mean? You got an F. You can't put your goddamn name on the paper. Quit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just quit. Yeah. This shit ain't yours.
Yep.
But if you do That, and at least, at the minimum, if you pay attention to what the fuck is going on in class, you will make an A easy. That shit is not hard. It's not hard. They ain't asking you to go to research shit. The answers right there. All you have to do is pay attention. You know what I mean? Like in our day, like we didn't have all the internet and technology and all this other bullshit they got. So we had to actually go look for the motherfucking answer. Like in a library, go look for the answer. Figure out the Dewey Decimal System. Go look for the answer for this shit. They ain't even got to do that. You know what I mean? This shit is wild. It's so wild.
Yeah. Here's the thing. So shout out to Gus. He in here. He's like, first, congrats to your daughter for the letter and stuff. Second, as parents, we'll make the sacrifice to make it happen for them. So with that, let me ask you this, right? Do you think she's a good parent for doing what she had to do to get her kids into the school of their choice? By that way.
It's hard to say no, because at the end of the day, Gus is right. Like as a parent, like really if you have the means to do that shit, do it. I'm not gonna hate you for it, but if you get caught for it, you know the shit's illegal. Serve your time.
Yeah, I'm looking at it like you can make the sacrifice, but it's like, why weren't you making the sacrifice to help them get better grades to get into college or just to get accepted?
Right.
Like, because you weren't busy. Full House ended 20 years ago, my guy. Like, you've had time. I didn't see you anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? You had $500,000 to give this school. You couldn't invest in a tutor, because I know tutors ain't charging $500,000.
Right.
And then second, that's not really. I think EJ put it in the comments, like, you could have just gave them that money to invest or something on their own. 250 here, 250 there. Figure out what you want to do.
If it's really that much, like if you're really that wealthy and you can give them $500,000 for college, then goddamn, give them $500,000 to put away and earn that shit. You know what I mean? Like what in the shit?
Yes. Yeah,
I wish I did have $500,000 to just.
Yes. Because it would just be invested somewhere, and my kid would just live off the interest of that, while learning how to do. That would just give them the liberty.
$500,000.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go buy me a piece of land. I'm gonna build a house on that motherfucker, and I'm gonna kick them out. Go live in this motherfucker till you figure out your life, and then that's shit for you and your kids.
Build them a house. Get the fuck out. You got a whole house over there now. Get the fuck up out of here.
You got a whole house. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck up out of here. Oh man. All right, but yeah, that just blew my mind. That she just had like I could just imagine it'd be like, on the charges against the defendant, Willie McCoy, guilty. You're sentenced to, 18 months, in jail. Your Honor, can I pick where I want to do jail at? All right, go ahead. My house? I'll allow it. Because, she's only going to serve like 1 month in there, right? And then she's going to serve the rest at her house or some shit. Y'all know that, right? Like, when you
for good behavior, yeah. Like a week. She's gonna be in there like a week, and it's gonna be like, we're overcrowded. Here, go serve out the rest of your shit at home.
Yeah.
That's probably why she did that.
Yeah. I don't know. I just give her kids props that once they found out how their mom was trying to do it, they were like, nah, we ain't trying to go out like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's shout out to her kids. And plus, I think they just didn't want to get roasted when they got on campus at USC, because them motherfuckers will probably roast them and whatnot.
Oh, you dead smack in the middle of the hood, too?
Yeah.
They be like, ain't your mama in jail? I saw your mama.
All right. So, moving on. There was a comment put in the group by, I think, Lauren Signs. And it was a video of an individual who pretty much asked
Hey, this is the question of the week.
Yes, like So what did he say? Like wet people have a smell or some shit like that. I saw the video.
He was like, "Do white people?" Yeah, like he was like, "We call it wet white people." Like,
so that brings up a point. Like, do people have a default smell? Like, if me and I'll say Gus, he's Mexican. If me and him, we in a pool, we get out and we chilling. Like, a blind man can walk by and be like, "Man, there's a wet Mexican and a wet black dude here," based off of the smell. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that a thing? Does any? I don't know. Because I was looking in the comments and it doesn't look like anybody has any real experience picking race off of a smell. Am I right? Now
that's true.
I'll ask you,
but I don't. Somebody,
go ahead.
Somebody brought up a point, and it was like, it depends on the region you're from, because mostly Southern people say that wet white people have a smell. Like when it rains or some shit, and you get caught in the rain. I've actually researched this answer. Like when you get caught in the rain, and it, no, I really did. And there's a distinct smell to white people in the South that get caught in the rain, and they're just dripping sweat. Now I don't have any personal experience with this. The only experience that I've had with it is like my wife. My wife has a distinct smell. You know what I mean? And everybody who knows my wife knows that she has this smell. Like, they call it the con smell. But it smells great as fuck. Like, I can tell, like, when she's been somewhere, and, like, I'm like, oh, yeah, my wife was in here. Like, one time she came into my office at work, and I'm like, I wasn't there. And she was there for a while, and she left, and I was like, was my wife here? And I was like, yeah, how you know? I was like, I can smell her ass. You know what I mean? Like, she has a distinct smell to her. But that's the only experience I've had.
I think you're relating that to, like, if somebody has a certain cologne or perfume that they wear. Because I will automatically associate that with somebody who just always wears the same cologne or smell, So I'm just like, all right, cool. But, like, just a natural smell, like, I just assumed if people don't shower, they all just smell bad. You know what I'm saying? But I was proven wrong, because if you've ever deployed or did anything in the Middle East, their must is a different must. Like, those, like, I don't know.
Buddy, that is yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's never monster.
That is a whole different body odor. You know what I'm saying? Like, like if I was blindfolded,
like that's just like it's stress and it's like stress and anxiety and oh my god, that shit is horrible. Like, bro, like I know why, but please, for the rest of us, shower. You know what I mean?
I know why you smell like this, but my guy, my man,
bro, it's too bad. It's too bad, my man. Like, we had this one dude, and we deployed in like January, right? But even in the desert in January, it's fucking hot sometimes. You know what I mean? It ain't always cold, even though it is winter.
Yep.
So you had those days where it was like 90 degrees ish. You know what I mean? And that's still too much to be, you know what I mean, to be that type of weather is weird. This dude wore a sweater, my guy. He wore a fucking sweater in the desert. And was like, I know you musty. Like, don't take your shirt off. Please don't. and he do that shit, you be like, yo, man, get the fuck out of here. For real, please. Get the fuck out of here. Because you killing us. You killing us all with this shit. Yeah. I think that's how the rant was born. Like, please get the fuck out of here. Because you killing the whole tent with this musty ass shit. This is
bro, it is like I just because they smell in Korea too. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know why a lot of other countries don't invest in deodorant and antiperspirant and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because it's against whatever religion, their culture, but I'm just like, I know you just showered, but that's probably gonna get you about a good 30 minutes of smelling like Irish Spring or whatever the fuck it is you're using. After a while, like, your body is going to sweat and you about to be all the way musty, my dude. Like, not even a thing. Like, not even a thing, bro. Why you smell? The worst body odor, and we chatted about it already, is I was in Iraq. This was the deployment, the 03 deployment. And I was on escort duty, and we had to drive with the TCN's third country nationals or whatnot. I don't know why we call them third country. They're just local nationals is what they are. This is their country. But we had to get them. Yeah. They're driving the trucks that are bringing gravel onto the base so we can pave some roads or whatnot. I was in that truck with that dude, close proximity. He had the windows down. It's May. Must in full effect. And he had the window down, driving like as fast as fuck. All the wind is blowing shit in my nose. All that shit in my nose. I'm sitting there like, Lord, man, this is hour 1 of 12 hours. God damn. And they would try to talk. Hi, how are you? Hi. Like, bro, don't raise your hand, bro. Keep these clothes. Keep these clothes. Keep them closed. I mean, you just know they try to spray cologne. They try to put oil in the fire.
You're like, bitch, what the fuck?
Yeah, terrorist attack. Biological warfare. Biological warfare. Oh, shout out to Tony Claiborne.
Now I thought
who's in the building.
I thought that was the.
So hold on.
What up?
So
hey,
he posted this. They say all those products be giving niggas cancer though. I've been using it. I've been using that shit. I don't want to say my whole life. Like, I want to say round about 8 till now. So about a good 30 something years. You know what I'm saying? I have no cancer. I'm cancer free. So
yeah.
I don't know. I just can't know that I don't have deodorant on because I know it's a time limit on how long you can get away with not having deodorant on. Like, I don't care if you just sit there and don't move all day. Your body will. It
ain't long either.
Your body will get musty.
It ain't long. That window is not long. You got about a good 30 minutes before somebody be like, somebody smell like outside. And that is black people talk for one of you motherfuckers is musty.
Who in here smelling like outside? And like when you said that, I already know that smell. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just smell like outside. Go shower. I barely did anything. Go get in the shower. Get your black ass in that goddamn
Go get
tub.
your ass in the shower.
Get your ass in that tub. What were you about to say about Tony?
Watch
AKA?
all of it. Watch it good.
What was you about to say about Tony, aka Mr. Fuck You On Me?
I was gonna say that we are playing Mr. Fuck You On Me's music. He is in the comments, so shout him out. It's scrolling across the bottom. thatfeeling.bandcamp.com, and he has 4 albums up there right now. So go listen to his shit.
If you want to stream something
incredibly
real quick,
dope, brother.
Stream something real quick. If you got Apple, Amazon, or whatever, just search Wiz's Beast, and he has a single out produced by was it J57?
J57.
Yeah.
Yep.
Masterpiece Theater, I think it's called. Bars. Go listen to it. Bars. But yeah.
All day.
Bars. And if you go on Amazon or wherever you stream music at, the Go Get It compilations, he is featured on those as well. Bars. Him, Smitty, Mark Sox, they all on there. Gang, gang. Go get it. Hashtag go get it.
Gang, gang.
All right. It's about that time, man. You ready for these brackets or this bracket?
Let's do it. I will say, before we get into this bracket, I warned y'all before we even got going. Don't fuck this up for me, because I wanted my final to be great, and I will say, y'all did a good job this week. Y'all did a real good job this week. Kudos to you for doing that.
I'm on the other side of that. Y'all fucked this up royally. Cause y'all just ended up picking your favorite villain. Y'all didn't do shit about Relatable. Cause y'all had some weird votes in here like velociraptors and sharks and shit. I'm just like, what are y'all doing? Y'all are just playing. This was another Son of the Mask thing y'all was fucking around with. And I didn't appreciate that. But we gonna talk about y'all fucked up choices in a minute. Let me go ahead and. So it caused me to put the Relatable in quotes. It caused me to put that shit in quotes because y'all was in here playing around. Y'all was in here playing around. Now there are some things where, of course, you can't like. People were looking at relating like, I understand why he did that, and then people were like, how can you relate to a person who will massacre whole galaxies? Like, bro, calm the fuck down. Cause ain't none of y'all about any of these lives in this bracket. It ain't
even that serious.
Ain't none of y'all about none of these lives in the bracket. Ain't nobody on that John Q shit in this motherfucking, in this group. And if y'all are, let me know, cause I'm gonna need y'all to ride with me if that shit go down with me. I'm gonna need y'all to run up in the hospital and lock some people up. But we'll just get into it. So is an odd number of squads for this one. I think it was 45 nominations were put in there. And so we had this weird bracket. So there was a play-in round. And one of the first play-in matches was Loki versus Lord Sauron from fucking Lord of the Rings.
Sauron.
So, the group moved on Loki 34-7. And, like, to me, that one, I couldn't relate to either one of them. I don't know why people put Loki in there. Like, he was more of one of the annoying people that I would put in the upcoming bracket of annoying movie characters. I can't wait to get the fuck up out of here. Like, I did as a villain in Avengers, I don't know what his motive was that people were relating to or thought it was a valiant cause. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he was just trying to be appreciated as a god somewhere because he wasn't getting that love in Asgard.
Right.
And that's not cool.
So I think Loki, and this is why I voted him on. And Loki in the comics he's the god of mischief, but you already know he's gonna be doing bad shit. That's his role. He's playing his role.
Yes.
He's causing chaos. That's what he's supposed to do. Now, why is the major underlier? It's because he was the outcast of a family. You know what I mean? Like, every family has a black sheep. Loki was the black sheep of his family. And put that on top of the fact that he was the god of mischief, and there you go. Like, I'm just going to be petty.
Yep. I just moved them on because I enjoyed the MCU movies better than the Lord of the Rings movies. So, and then also from what I read about Lord Sauron, like, I don't think he had a real reason for being an asshole either, right? He's just evil.
Yeah, it was just evil.
Yeah, so there you go. So I agree with the group on that one, moving Loki on. Next up, we have Graf and Anderson from Ender's Game and the Velociraptors from Jurassic Park. The group moved on Velociraptors over Graf and Anderson. Now, I went ahead and went with Graf and Anderson because they were just like, we got to get rid of these bugs because these bugs came and fucked up Earth. So we got to get rid of these bugs. So they ended up doing this whole weird thing, acting like it was a sim, having these kids do whatever to destroy this whole planet that these bugs were on. And people are just like, man, these people use these kids to destroy a whole civilization of bugs. And they did it for self-preservation. You know, they can give a fuck if the bugs were, you know, whatever. They're just like, boom, these bugs gotta go. Now, if they knew the bugs were not... I gotta rewatch that movie. Because I think even though they knew the bugs were not attacking them offensively, they were just like, we just gotta get rid of these bugs so we don't have to worry about them later. Because when they came to Earth, they was fucking some shit up. The Velociraptors... I mean,
well, what they did in the course of that was they pushed this kid to the brink of insanity. Like, it was this kid like, we know you good, motherfucker. We know you're good. We know you are tactically sound. We know you make all it. He was a WD on steroids. You know what I mean? Like, we know you good, motherfucker. We know you making all. You know what I mean? You great.
Yeah.
But let's see how great you really are. And it drove him to the point of, like, I got to do this shit to prove y'all wrong. And it just so happens they may kill a whole civilization. You know what I mean? Like, there was some deep shit in that movie. I moved them on. Because the Velociraptors, first and foremost, whoever put this shit like Velociraptors and Jaws, fuck y'all for that shit. We'll go over that later. But other than the final, I had a few like why the fuck is this here? You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'll vote it, but
same. But yeah, the group moved Velociraptors on. I guess they related to, you know, maybe the fact that the dinosaurs just like, bro, we were extinct. You brought us back. What do you want us to do? Just not do what we've been doing? Like eating motherfuckers? Like, like it's what we do. Nobody tells you to bring us back. But at the same time, like, I understand dinosaurs. They're going to do dinosaur shit. But I can't relate to dinosaur shit. You know, I wish. I wish, but I can't. Next up, we got Gus Fring from Breaking Bad and the ladies from Set It Off. The group moved on Gus Fring, 21 votes to 12. Now, I love Breaking Bad. I didn't think Gus had a cool reason for being the asshole he was, outside of he just wants to make money selling drugs. Like, I don't know if he had a legit reason for needing said money, but he was just like, fuck it, you work for me now. And that was that. And,
well, I like Gustavo Fring because he used to say some of the realest shit ever. You know what I mean? Like, so Gus was like, you do this shit because you're a man. When you're a man, you provide. Your family don't ask how you fucking provide. You just do that shit. Like, I was like, that's some real shit. So he, as bad as a guy as he was, his intent was like, I know I'm a bad guy. I'm embracing the fucking role, but I'm embracing it because somebody's got to be the bad guy. Why not me?
So here's the thing for me. He's a cool antagonist, but how is he relatable? This is when I was just like, I see relatables not going to happen in this bracket. Because, like, there's a lot of cool villains out there.
Gustavo, yeah.
There's a lot of cool villains. But it was like, who the hell voted for the Rock wife on Set It Off? Tony in here, wow. But I'm just like, I can't relate to any of them. Like, so Set It Off, ladies, like, they were on hard times. They're like, let's rob banks and whatnot. So I'm guessing that's why I voted. I'm just like, I guess, if between the two, Gus was a very polarizing antagonist, right? But I was just like, what's his reason? Like, of all the characters in Breaking Bad, Walter White is the only one I can relate to. Like, get this bread for your family before you die. Set your family up for success. So after your demise, they're good to go. That's the only one. Everybody else in there, I was like, they're cool, but they got to fucking go, But the group moved on.
Gustavo was the reason. Gustavo was the reason that Walter White got into that mindset. He put him there because up until they started fucking with him, Walter was like, "I'm just gonna cook." You know what I mean? I don't care. He was more or less involved with the science.
Bro, when he went up in there and he threw that motherfucking explosive ass meth in that thing and blew that whole place up, it was like, say my name. I was like, oh, he in there. He know what he doing. This is before Gus.
Oh, yeah.
This is before, like, so Walt knew.
No. What's that?
That was before he met Gus.
No, I thought Gustavo was season 2. Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong. Jesse was a hoe.
Jesse
was a hoe out here.
Jesse is about to be written in the most annoying character thing that I'm getting data for right now. So thanks for reminding me to write his.
Jesse was a hoe out here.
Science, bitch, yeah, bitch. Bitch, that's why he ain't doing nothing now. He's just a horrible.
I got the good man.
Side note. That movie El Camino, the Breaking Bad movie on Netflix, trash.
Oh, I didn't even watch that shit.
Good.
I didn't watch it.
Trash. So moving on, the next one is James St. Patrick from Power and Roy Batty from Blade Runner. I went with Roy off the rip because
I went with Roy too.
James St. Patrick. Trash. If you watch Power, there is no way James St. Patrick is a relatable villain at all. He's the reason all the fucked up shit happens in the show. Off rip. Ho. You thought Jesse was a hoe? Ho! That's James? He's a grown man letting people call him Jamie. Like you got a whole street named Ghost. Jamie. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. He can't.
TR Rash.
El Camino was fire. Oh, that's a whole nother podcast. Hey, when we get to dating, we'll talk about that. Mr. Fuck You on Me.
Yeah. We on tap for that. We got to talk about El Camino. We got to talk about Stephen A. too. Stephen A. Smith deserves his own podcast. We got to follow up on that.
So, did you pick Roy too? Why did you pick Roy? Is it because you related with him or you just hated Ghost?
No, I just didn't like Ghost. I really didn't like Ghost. And then on the fact of that, what he did to make Tariq as much as a BAN as he did, because Tariq is in my most annoying character bracket based off of what Ghost did.
Did you see how many nominations he got? He probably gonna be a top 4 seed in that bitch, man. Him, John
one seed. He is a fucking 1 seed.
Man. What up, Kay? Yeah, that drawing ain't gonna be to the end of the month, girl. So, I will make sure to go live with that. She here like, I'm here to get my $100. Appreciate you joining the Patreon, though. So then we have...
I'm here to whistle man.
Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter. And Tyler Durden from fucking Fight Club. Me, I didn't think there was a villain in Fight Club. Did you think there was a villain in Fight Club?
Draco can be considered the villain. I mean, not Draco. Tyler can be considered the villain, but I thought he was cool as fuck, honestly.
I think people are just. I don't know if people are looking at this like the person who redeemed their self throughout the story arc or whatnot. I agree with AD. Like, Tyler wasn't even a real person. That's like your kid's imaginary friend winning friend of the year. You know, like, motherfucker ain't even here. You know, you shot yourself in the fucking head
right
at the end of the movie. Like, people are just watching you lose your shit this whole movie. And it's like, what is happening here? What is going on? He wasn't a villain. He wasn't even a real person.
And then at the end of the movie, at the end of the movie, everybody was like, "Damn, Kanye wilding the fuck out."
Maybe Kanye is in his own fight club. Maybe he has a Tyler fucking around with him, like, yeah, pee on that shit. Get that shit, motherfucker. Pee on that shit. Go live with it. Go live and pee and put it on Twitter. Let them see it. It's the most ridiculous thing, man. His ass would be me too if he had to with the old girl. Yeah. And then, oh God, how do you... I like Fight Club, okay? I like Fight Club. But it's just... Y'all were just putting people in here. Y'all was just putting people on this thing, and I'm putting them on there like, I don't think y'all are understanding what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'm not here to just slap hands and be like, no, you can't vote for this motherfucker. But I'm about to start getting there if y'all start throwing fucking Pegasus and Velociraptors and shit when I'm trying to be real with some shit. I'm just trying to do like, this bracket could have just been, 32 people, 32 real ass people or some shit. But that's neither here nor there. The group decided to move on, Roy, 15-13, so that was a close one. Draco lost. Tyler moved on. I didn't know why Draco was on there anyway. And he was like the 20 seed, so. Then we have the Enchantress from Suicide Squad, which I don't know who picked her. She's not relatable at all. I don't know why. Somebody thought she was cool, right? Or something.
You know what? When I was looking at this, and I was like, why is she on here? Like, this is another one of my questionables. Like, why is she on here? We haven't even, this is just a play-in round. We ain't even got to the first round of this shit yet. And I'm already like, why?
What is happening? So this is my thing. Like,
Man,
I was looking at the play-ins and I'm like, these motherfuckers ain't gonna go far. Cause then, like, the actual seeded people already in there are like legit villains that you agree with. So I was just like, whatever. Like, first of all, right off the bat, the fact that Toombs, or the Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming, who is a relatable villain, is number 44, I was upset. Out of 45. So out of 45, he was number 44. And he's probably one of the realest, most relatable villains in this thing. Because he had a salvage crew, and then S.H.I.E.L.D. people came through, was like, nah, we don't need you no more, Playboy. He's like, my guy, my whole crew, this is how I provide for my crew.
Like, what?
Nah, you gotta go. All right, bet. So now he's like, well, I'm gonna steal shit now. I'm stealing shit. I'm salvaging shit. I'm doing this. I'm selling it on the streets to make money to feed my family and my crew's family. I'm looking out for my peoples. More, like, I could relate to that.
The Avengers fucked this bitch up.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't tell the Avengers to knock down New York City.
The Avengers fucked
I'm here
bitch
cleaning shit up.
FEMA's not covering us, so. Yeah, exactly.
FEMA ain't here. Toombs is here. Let me clean it for you. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s like, nah, Playboy. It's some alien shit. We got this. So they fired him.
Shit. We got it. Don't even worry about it.
He got a whole beautiful black woman at home he got to provide for. Right? Huh? Interracial marriage. I know y'all seen her.
Stronger love. You know what I'm talking about?
I know y'all seen her and that beautiful daughter.
Loving.
Loving. And S.H.I.E.L.D.'s like, nah, fuck your interracial family. Fuck your blended family. Fuck your American dream. We got it. Bet. I'm fucking all y'all up. And he was.
Yeah.
But
bitch, watch me build these
Yep.
hawk wings out this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about?
I'ma take Spider-Man up into the and drop his ass. That motherfucker's so scared. His suit was like, call Tony Stark. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. But oh yeah. Before I forget, I know a lot of people.
Did they pick Cara Dick Vane?
Who? Nah, Toombs moved on.
Who the group pick?
The group.
Okay, cool.
The group picked Toombs, and then we got Jack Doyle from. Where's he from? Gone Baby Gone, I think. And then Ruafo, I don't know. From Star Trek. Apparently, the group moved on. Ruafo. I don't even know how to say this motherfucker's name.
Yeah.
I thought like
Yes, Ruafo.
Ruafo. Like, do you know the backstory of this dude?
I forgot about him. Yeah, I forgot about him.
What's his story?
I actually had to Google him. Huh?
What was his story?
So his story was what Star Trek movie was it? It was a Star Trek movie where a whole bunch of people got killed. His whole family got killed and he got badly injured.
Uh-huh.
So it was kind of like a Khan situation. So if you know who Khan is in the Star Trek universe, this was the other guy.
So he kind of
that got fucked up really bad. Yeah, he got fucked up really bad.
Oh, okay. So he was he after a certain? Was this like a Thanos thing? Like his whole family and planet homeworld got fucked up, and he's like, "Now everybody got to get fucked up."
Yeah.
Okay.
It was that.
I can understand that. I don't know if it's relatable. Jack Doyle was just like that movie Gone Baby Gone. I'm just like, it was a good movie. I just didn't rock with it. But seeing how I never saw Star Trek Insurrection. I voted for Jack, but the group moved on Ruafo. And so he moved on. Still in the playing thing, we got Johnny Lawrence from Cobra Kai, or the Karate Kid, and Mystique from X-Men. The group moved Mystique on 21-20. And I wasn't upset about that. Mystique was trying to be cool. The world wouldn't accept her. She moved on to be like, well, fuck y'all then. I'm going to join Magneto's team. And
yeah. Mystique is the classic story of the Desert Queen that comes home and then decides to ruin everybody's lives. So,
remember when we were deployed? Girl, shut up. Shh. So yeah, 21-20. So that was a close one. The next one we have is Gabriel Shear and Jaws. I think Gabriel Shear was from Swordfish. He was the John Travolta character. I've seen that movie a couple times, and I'll be honest with you, I only watched that movie a couple times just to see Halle Berry's breasts. I wanted to see her titties when she moved the book down. I was just like, Lord Jesus, Lord have mercy.
So did I.
Lord have mercy. Lord.
So did I.
Lord. Man, oh man. But that was just me. That's how I felt. I was a grown ass man.
Once you get over that movie is.
I was a grown ass man. I have seen breasts before, but it was just.
I hadn't seen those. You know what I mean? I hadn't seen those.
This was
and
after
at
Monsters
that
Ball,
point in
right?
my life,
this movie came out after Monsters Ball, right? Or no? I think it came out after Monsters Ball.
No, this is before Monsters Ball.
Okay, I gotta check. Because I'm like, I saw Monsters Ball.
No, buddy.
And I seen Holly get rammed. And I'm just like, I still want to see the titties. That's just it. Like, I'm still a dude. I'm sorry. Don't blame me. It's just what I do. I just want to see titties. But the group voted for Jaws 27-2. I don't need to reiterate how I felt about y'all picking fucking animals in this shit. But I digress. Continue.
Well, this one I wasn't necessarily mad at because I thought Swordfish was fucking trash. So I was cool with this one.
Okay. So now we got Hans Landa from Inglourious Bastards and Shooter McGavin from Happy Gilmore. Now, this is where I fell into the trap of voting for the coolest villain. Because if you think about it, Shooter was legit in his right to be pissed. Like, bro, I've been golfing. I've been with y'all golfing loyally from the jump. This motherfucker come out of nowhere launching fucking golf balls and y'all fucking with him? Like, I ain't been here the whole time golfing? Y'all don't love me no more? Bet. All right. But Hans Landa, I'll say the first 30 minutes of Inglourious Bastards when he's interrogating that lady and the Jews are hiding underneath the floor. And, bro, I was just like, does he know they're there? He doesn't know they're there. Oh, he knows they're there. Oh, he know. Oh, he might not know. They might get away. Oh, no, they ain't getting away. How psychological he was, like allowing people to think that they're getting away with shit, knowing that they're not. I was just like, this motherfucker is evil. He is evil. Christoph Waltz.
He is all of our parents. You know what I mean? He is all of our parents.
I know you did it. Just tell me. He was excellent in that role throughout the movie. Every time he got an interrogation with somebody, I'm like, girl, he know. Like when she went in there with that broke ankle, he was like, what happened to your ankle? He knew where the fuck you was at. It's like when a kid get home from school. How was class? Huh? How was class? Was everything good? School was cool?
It was good. Bitch, you skipped school, you lying motherfucker. I know you did.
They called me, motherfucker. They called me. I know you ain't in school. Shit. Fuck you think you is?
That lead-in question is everything. Yep. It's everything.
Like when they real specific. How was English? Was English good today? Huh? You ain't got no work doing English? No?
Yeah.
Like I'm asking you about a specific subject. Ain't nothing click in your mind to let you know that I'm asking you about this shit? Oh my God. Oh my God. Kids just be walking into shit. Like when we were kids, we could get away with shit because they would give you shit like give this to your parent. I'll be like, okay. They will never see this motherfucking letter. Yeah! That shit is in the little drainage thing on the curb, the sewer. Bloop. Right in there.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, uh-oh, it fell. I dropped it on the way home. I couldn't show it to her. Okay, make sure she gets this one. Whoop! The wind took it out my hand. Parent ain't seeing none of this shit. You gotta have to call her in. Give me a couple more weekends of freedom. Oh, man. But yeah, so the group moved on Hans, 21-15. Now this one the next one is John Q versus I don't know how to say his name, Rawal. I want to say Rual, whatever. So Rual was the villain from Skyfall, who was pissed and killed M because when he was an agent with MI6, she sold him out to get diplomatic, for better diplomatic relations with another country. So they were just like, if you give us this dude, we'll do this. And she was like, bow, he gone. And he was like, word? Everybody gotta go. You know? John Q.
But you sold me out like that?
So here we go, real quick. We're gonna spend some time on this one because I just need a question answered. Is John Q a villain?
No.
Taylor said no.
John Q would have did what any rational person would have done in that situation.
I agree. Now, if I ask you this question, who is the protagonist in John Q? Who would you say?
The doctor.
The protagonist?
Oh, the protagonist.
Yes.
No, not the doctor. The doctor's the antagonist. in this whole shit.
So James
The
Wood.
protagonist would, huh?
So James Woods
Yeah.
is the
Because
antagonist.
he's like, yeah.
I think that it's
Plus, it's James Wood. Fuck
Right.
James Wood.
I think Tony got it right with the villain is the short-haired blonde chick. And I was talking about this at work.
Oh yeah. You're
Because
right.
this led me to my post that I posted in the group, Smoke Pit Podcast fan group. What's the difference between a bad guy, a criminal, and a villain? Because she was well within her regulations of running that hospital, correct, with I can't do this surgery because you cannot afford it, right? She was 100. She wasn't breaking the rules.
Right.
She wasn't saying nothing.
Bad guy, a criminal, and a
She was just like, bro, like you need insurance. Like this shit ain't cheap. We need money to do this. We can't. And everybody thinks she's
Right.
a bad guy. Well, she's a bad guy because she just her morals, I guess. I don't know. Like she just can't be. You know,
She was doing her job.
Let's just do this surgery. You know, but she did her job. So technically,
She was doing her job.
John Q is a criminal because he is breaking a law doing what he was doing. But because we as people empathize with him, we are like, he's the hero, right?
He's
a
well
criminal.
within his rights
He's
to
a
do that
criminal.
shit, yeah.
He's not a bad guy.
Now, I
and
will
he's
tell
not
you
a
this. Right. I will tell you this because I actually worked in the medical insurance field.
Yeah.
What she was saying technically was not wrong. There's nothing she could do for him because insurance laws, even now, the insurance laws don't cover that type of situation. There's no fucking way on God's green earth that you're going to get a transplant that soon
Yes.
under the current insurance laws. But any person that's that desperate for their whatever family member, it could have been his mom, substitute family member, but because it's his son, it made it that much more personal because his son is young, his son has got a lot more living to do. This disease wasn't something that he had any control over, and him as a parent is like, I am not here to bury my kid. That is a mindset any parent can relate to.
Yes.
I do not want to bury my child.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That made him desperate. So if I got to kill whoever the fuck I got to kill, so fucking be it. My son is going to get this fucking heart transplant.
Well, I mean, this
You know what I mean? Like,
this whole thing
Fuck
kind of leads
Joe,
into big medical, like the healthcare thing. Like your healthcare depends on your job and your benefits or whatnot. And if you are a lower middle class, blue collar shift worker at a factory, you're not going to have the insurance to cover a $250,000 surgery, right? Because insurance would be like, we'll cover this much. You got to come up with the rest of the money, you know? And he's just like, I can't. So at that point, do you just accept that your son is going to die? Like, then you look at the hospital where you're just like,
no.
As a doctor, you took this Hippocratic oath to help. You know, like I could do monthly payments. He's doing all that shit. He's like, bro, just do it. I will pay you. I swear to God on my life, I'll pay. Like if I was 22 years old watching that movie, snot coming out my nose, feeling this dude because I just had my son a few months before. You know what I'm saying? And I look at my son and I'm just like, I swear to God, I will shoot up a whole hospital if y'all don't help my motherfucking kid, bro.
Yeah, I kill whoever the fuck I gotta kill. You know what I mean? Whoever gotta go, they gotta go.
Right.
Any parent that sees that can relate to that.
Right. And I want to bring up a point AD did, and then we'll move on real quick. But he put, unpopular opinion, John is technically a bad guy. Being relatable doesn't make him less of a villain. I wouldn't say he's a bad guy. He is a good guy because it's not like he went in there and was shooting people.
He was threatening forced to do horrible shit.
But he had no bullets in that gun because he knew at the end of the day, the only person that was going to die was going to be him. Right? He said it at the end. One bullet. They're like, yo, you only got one bullet?
he went into it knowing, yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, the only person I planned on shooting was myself. And he was going to kill himself for his son to get his heart, which I'm just like, which makes it hard to think of him as the antagonist of this movie or the villain of this movie. That's, right. I mean, it's just personal to me. So if people wanted to vote him on, cool. But I just feel the more relatable thing, like as a villain, like if I was in the Air Force and I was a POW and I'm doing the code of conduct and I'm just like, my peoples are coming for me because they'd never leave a, you know, Airman's Creed. I will never leave a wingman behind. And then the Air Force was like, yeah, you can keep him if you promise to stop bombing shit, you know, and they get a peace treaty based on the fact that they traded me for that. And now they about to, you know, execute me on live TV to show Americans they don't fuck around.
Right.
If I escape, please believe there are going to be people on who better be on lookout because your boy is coming.
Heads are going to roll.
Yeah.
Heads have to roll.
Never leave a wingman behind, huh? Pop. Rolling up in everybody's house.
I will never falter. I will never stop kicking your ass right now. You know what I mean?
I'm an American airman, huh? I'm an American airman, huh? My nation's sword, huh? Shield, pop, pop.
my mission is to fly fight, bitch. I'm about to win today.
Huh? Fly, fight, win, boo boo.
Bitch, I'm winning today. I'm winning today.
I'm winning, boo boo. Oh man. But that's why I related with him. I'm just like, I can understand, like, you doing all you can for this secret agent service for the queen, and they're just like, oh nah, you could keep him if you bet. Okay. Fuck all y'all. All y'all. Is this your boy? Is this your boy? Both of y'all getting fucked up.
This your man's?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Clapped up.
Clapped up. So the next one we got Light Yagami from Death Note and Tony Soprano from obviously The Sopranos. The group moved on Tony Soprano.
Take this one. I gotta go. I'll be.
All right. So I don't know if y'all fucks with the anime, but I fucks with the anime. And my man, Light Yagami, comes across this thing called the Death Note. And you write the name of a person and they die within 24 hours. You can get specific with the way they want to die, or if you just write their name and don't get specific with the method. He dies of a heart attack or whatnot. So you can write anybody's name and they'll die. So when he gets the book, he just starts writing criminals' names in there. Criminals' names, crime lords' names. So he is essentially eliminating crime as he's writing these names. People are getting suspicious and they're just like, this man is killing people who have yet to be tried to be, you know, convicted of death and shit like that. So he then becomes the villain because they start investigating who is killing these people. They're starting to narrow the search down around him. So then he just starts killing people who are trying to do good. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. If you haven't watched Death Note, it's good. I think it's only about 30 something, no more than 40 episodes, half hour each. Good anime, very dramatic, nothing over the top. Very, very, very good anime. Then we got Tony Soprano, who we all know from The Sopranos. Me as a anime head, obviously I voted for Light. But the group moved on Tony. Hold on, what we got? Truth, moral corruption, protected by the law. Oh, let me just bring this thing up here so y'all can see it. Truth, moral corruption, protected by the law is the worst kind of wrong, like police brutality. I feel that. The group moved on Tony. I wasn't a fan because I kind of relate to Light. Like, if I had the power to start getting rid of the bad people in the world, I would do that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why it's a bad thing. I don't know why people would be upset. I understand why. They're just like, people just, we just can't have somebody with the power to kill whoever the fuck they want, right? So we got to find out what the fuck's going on. I voted for Light. The group moved on Tony. It is what it is. This is where I started getting suspicious of what the fuck was going on. 15-21. Next, we had Cruella DeVille and Shere Khan. Cruella DeVille, I guess. I don't know why she's relatable unless you like hate dogs or some shit. I don't know why she was on here. Shere Khan was a tiger. He's like, we don't want humans by us because humans be killing shit. So if I see a human, I'm going to kill it. That's why when he saw Mowgli in the Jungle Book, he was like, this human's got to go. Because he's just going to tell other humans where we at and they're going to fuck us up. So I understand why he was mad. It's self-preservation. Like, we was here. Y'all bringing people around here. Y'all fucking us up. Well, I mean, all right, Eric. So back to Light. What would he do? Because he's going to get the death sentence when they catch him, right? They're going to be like, you killed these people. You got to go. Right? So he's like, if I can stay here and keep killing criminals, you know, like if they catch me, I'm gone. Like, that's when you get into self-preservation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to die. You know, like, it's a weird situation. You're killing criminals. You think people are going to praise you for doing what you can do. But they're not. They're like, yo, why are villains dying? Let's fucking go. But back to Shere Khan. He won 35-0. Nobody voted for Cruella. I don't know why she was on this list, but it is what it is. So now we get to the real meat and potatoes. Now we're back up here with Thanos and Loki. Thanos, he was the number 1 seed. When I say you, I mean the group. The group decided to move on Thanos over Loki, 42-11. Now this is where people started getting upset because people are looking like, how the fuck people can relate to Thanos? At the same time, how can people relate to Loki? You know, so now this is just getting into voting for your favorite villain at this point. I did a little bit of research. Mr. Fuck You On Me, Tony Claiborne. Cersei. Next up, we have Cersei and Captain Barbossa. I don't know how Cersei got on here. Now, I understand. She was married to Baratheon, whatever. He was cheating on her, smashing broads, hunting, leaving her alone at the spot. So he dies and she finally gets power to do whatever, take care of the kids that belong to her and her brother. Pause. Gross. First of all, don't smash your sister or brother. Captain Barbossa, he was cursed and he's just trying to get this curse lifted off. You know, he ain't really, I would say of the two, Captain Barbossa is probably the most relatable to me. And the group felt that as well and moved on Captain Barbossa. Now we have General Hummel from The Rock, who, if you have watched that movie or have not, you know, he is the dude who took over Alcatraz and was like, I'm going to shoot a rocket or a missile. I'm going to shoot some artillery into San Francisco and fuck it up if y'all don't give benefits and stuff to the family members of the soldiers that died under my command. I'm like, my guy. Like, how is that not relatable? Like, the government, he's asking the government, stay true to your shit, pay the people, save, you know what I'm saying? He's like, give the benefits that you promised my people who served under me before they died. Their families have not gotten those benefits. Help the families of the people who served under me. And the government was like, nah. He's like, fine, I'm going to blow up San Francisco.
Right now?
Say what? Yeah,
we're on General Hummel right now?
Yeah. So he's like, well, fuck it then. I'm going to blow up San Francisco. And they're just like, we need to send somebody in there to stop this. Or you can just fucking pay the families of the fallen soldiers that fucking died. Or you guys could just do that shit. But he chose not to, I guess. And he was going up against Velociraptors. And guess who won that matchup, Black?
The fucking Velociraptors?
The fucking Velociraptors beat out General Hummel. This is where I lost all respect for the group. This is when I was just like, y'all don't even fucking care no more. Anyways, real quick, I forgot to tell y'all, make sure y'all share the video now because a lot of people kind of wait till we get to the bracket to watch it. So just share the video, let them know it's bracket time. We going over these brackets so they can catch up and see what the fuck's going on.
we early today.
Yeah, we early. But yeah, y'all voted the Velociraptors on.
Wait till next week.
22 votes to 13 votes. What is y'all doing? What is y'all doing? The fucking Raptors. Not the Toronto, not the basketball
You should have never cloned
team.
them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like,
we ain't talking the basketball.
did the Velociraptors really ask to be here? You know what I mean? Like, did they really ask to be here? Did they ask, like, we are flesh-eating fucking machines? Did we really, you know what I mean? Like, whoever cloned them is the true bad guy. But they didn't ask to be here. That's just like a fucked up child. You know what I mean? They didn't ask to be here.
Yes.
But shit's fucked up and you gotta deal with it. You know what I mean? You gotta deal with this shit.
When y'all are sitting here telling me, that lets me know y'all didn't Google, y'all didn't watch The Rock, y'all didn't do none of that shit. You didn't even try to understand what General Hummel's thing was. Y'all were just like, I remember the Velociraptors, they were cool. Velociraptors. Y'all hurt my heart here, man. As a veteran, I know all the veterans we got in this group. My man only got 13 votes to move on. Trash. FYI, the song that's playing now is probably my favorite Wizards Beast song. I'm just letting you know. Let me give you the name real quick too. I know we fucking the bracket up, but where we at?
Scroll down to the bottom. Look at that shit scrolling across right now. It is thatfeeling.bandcamp.com.
Yes.
Go subscribe to that shit. It's only $3. Like, here's the thing with that feeling. Like, we
Hold on.
Y'all better jump on this bandwagon right now.
Wait till the end when we get the final thoughts.
All right, cool.
He's about to preach.
Well, I was about to go off. I was about to go off.
Kids would have been like,
you know I was about to go off.
Kids sitting there like, well, I didn't even do nothing. I'm watching the show. Why are you mad?
Yes, the fuck you did. Yes, you did. Yeah, you did. You did it.
Boy, you ain't got the clothes out the dryer. They still drying. Oh, shit.
Get your black ass out that ditch. You know you did it on purpose.
So we sitting here like... So now we have Gustavo Fring and Walter White. Breaking Bad battle. Walter White wins off rip. 27 votes to 0. And I fucks with Walt White. Heisenberg. Say my name. All that shit. Only because, like, you got cancer and you putting up with that wife you got, who is on the list of most annoying characters.
Ooh, Lord. Skylar is, oh my God.
Bro, I was like, I don't know how much longer I can watch this. Jesse and Skylar and Walt Jr. was getting on that level too. Let me stop. That's wrong. Bro, you want to know real talk? When I was doing shit for, I was putting names on I was suggesting names. I was like, can I put Walt Jr. on here? Or are people going to be like, oh man, that's bad. You can't do that. He's handicapped. Like, is he handicapped in real life? I don't know. I got to look into his character.
I don't know if he.
But
in the words of Robert Downey Jr., you never go full. You know what I mean? So,
all right.
Hopefully it's.
So Walt White won that one 100%. So now we go back up to Thanos, who's going up against Captain Barbosa, and Thanos won 46-8. So this is when people started getting pissed. Like, how the fuck you relating to a purple alien with a scrotum chin? I'm just like, bro, just let them vote. Like, they too far gone now. They too far gone. at this point.
Yeah,
Like when you pick Raptors,
we passed that.
when you pick Raptors over a legit dude fighting for rights of veterans, it's too late. It's too late.
Hey, if you're in the military right now, and you voted for anybody other than General Hummel, like, bro, when that VA claim hit, you'll see why he did that.
Nah, I don't want none of y'all. Hey,
would they be like,
you know what? I'm gonna do?
We only gonna give you about 10% for them knees.
I'm gonna print out.
Like, bitch, I'm a bomb this. Do you know that?
I'm gonna print out.
Bomb these bitches.
I'm gonna print out the results of that round, and all the motherfuckers retiring trying to hit VA up. I'm gonna send this to the VA and be like, nah, he voted for Raptors, nigga. Nah, don't give him shit.
Go ahead, get that.
Don't give him shit. Don't give him shit. Don't give him shit. He like Raptors over General, bro. He like the Raptors. Send him to Canada. Send him to Canada, to Toronto. They can help him. They like Raptors up there. Toronto can help him.
Love them. They love them. Going Dinosaur Park or whatever that shit called. Go eat you some poutine. You know what I mean? You be all right.
Fuck out of here. Be like, yeah, I would like to apply for my VA loan. Like, nah, VA loan? Oh, you want benefits? Nah. General wanted benefits. But y'all like Raptors. Go to the museum, nigga. Get out of here. Go look at them dinosaur skeletons. They dead. God damn it. Yeah. So now the Raptors are going up against Walter White. So I thought this was going to be an easy wash, right? 16 motherfucking people voted for the Raptors. Only 28 for Walter White. So I'm just like, what are y'all doing here? Y'all aren't understanding how this goes. But the Raptors are now out of the bracket. So I'm just like, phew, that's a close one. So now Thanos is going against Walt White. And this is where I'm thinking Thanos takes his L. Because Walter White is like the most human person that you can relate to. Like, you got cancer. You want to get money for your kids. You want to make sure your family's good. You just had a baby too. You don't want no struggling happening.
Right.
I'm doing this for y'all. And then Thanos is just like, Thanos had a whole I'm doing this for y'all too, but he was going about it like kind of wild. And then people were just like Thanos over Walt White. I was hurt, but I allowed it because I'm a gracious host, and I allowed it. So now Thanos is the first member of the Final Four.
I'm a
benevolent king. Xerxes. So Thanos is the first member of the Final Four. Now we have over here Maleficent versus Roy Batty. And I went Maleficent. At first I wasn't going to, but if they did not do those first, like the prequel. Hold up. Wiz, we gonna talk to you a dating, bro. Cause you wilding right now. You wild.
Hey, no, when Walt started moving that dope and he came home and gave Skylar that hammer, I was like, I feel you on that, bro. It's been a long day. He was just like, come
my
here.
man was getting so pissed at her. She was like, he was like, I am the danger that knocks. I run this shit. I was like, yo, he is, bro, you better listen to Walt. You better stop talking back to him.
He about to
This ain't the time to Karen, Skylar. Walt ain't playing that shit right now. Walt is out here.
You're goddamn right.
Oh, you goddamn
Walt
right.
on that bullshit right now.
Shut up, Skylar. He mad. But
he about to off your ass. In this desert, it's New Mexico. He about to wash your ass
quick. So Maleficent versus Roy Batty. I went with Maleficent based on the new Maleficent movies with Angelina Jolie. Like when they told the story, she was cool with the king, and then they were just like, "Yo, if you cut her wings off or whatever, you know." And he straight cut her wings off and bounced, and she woke up like, "Yo, where my wings at? Yo, this dude played me like that." Bet all y'all fucked up. All y'all getting. All y'all fucked up. So at that point, I'm just like,
clapped up. We clapping all y'all.
Now I understand why in the cartoon she turned into that dragon breathing that green ass fire and shit. I'm just like, yeah, she mad. Cause at first, like you watch Sleeping Beauty, you just like, oh, she just a bitch, you know? Baby born, she like, oh, curse your baby. Like, damn, what the fuck is going on here? Why are you so mad? Then they play the prequel, and I'm just like, oh. You lucky she just said she going to go to sleep. You lucky she just cursed her with sleep. Cause I would have been like, die.
Yeah.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow, all that shit. Shout out Mushu. Next up, they moved Maleficent on 27-15. Next up, they had Tyler and Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. I don't know why she on there.
Mm-hmm.
But the group moved Tyler on because apparently there are Brad Pitt fans in here, so it is what it is. Next up is Ursula versus the Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming. Vulture got 26 votes. Ursula got 2. I don't know how you are relatable to Ursula. I don't know if she was just trying to do shit to get back to
Ursula.
Neptune.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Like, I don't know what the beef between her and Neptune was.
She was a.
Like, did they used to smash and he
I don't
broke up
know.
with her?
I don't know.
Did Neptune smash Ursula? That's probably one of them.
Yeah, he was like
Desert Queen things.
I don't think he did.
Then why was she so mad at? Why was he mad?
Yeah, it was probably a BB. I don't know. It was like a BBW thing. Like, I don't know. That was weird. It was weird.
Ursula was trying to had them things out there. She had the little one top, little unitard trying to show the purple titties and shit. Ursula was out there with putting them things out there. You poor unfortunate souls. Just out there, bow.
You was in my shelter the night.
You don't remember these, Neptune?
Don't try to hide
You don't
it.
remember these? Neptune was like, nah, bitch, you cursed. Get out of here. You got to live in that cave. You can't be in Atlantis no more. Oh, you don't know me no more, Neptune? But yeah, Vulture moved on Eevee.
You wasn't saying that when you was begging for these tentacles.
All ate
Fucking
them.
Neptune.
All ate them. Shit. So then we got Ruafo against the Joker. And that was a bloodbath. Joker beat that 45-3. So I knew when Joker got in there, it was going to be some trouble. So now we have Maleficent versus Tyler. Maleficent versus Tyler. Apparently they moved Tyler on. I'm just like, how?
The group moved Tyler, did.
Yeah. The group moved Tyler on. I moved Maleficent on. Based on, like I said, like, she was cool. She was going to be a cool-ass, good sorcerer. The kind in Final Fantasy that heals you and not cast Fire 3 and Lightning 4 and fucking Meteor on your ass. But y'all made her like that. She was going to be, what is it? She's going to be a sage, but y'all made her a sorceress. And she was fucking y'all up with that shit.
Yeah.
But, apparently Brad Pitt's abs in Fight Club.
Leroy Jenkins. That's what y'all made her. Y'all made her Leroy Jenkins.
Yep. And then the Joker went up against Vulture. And I actually voted for the Vulture because I felt his story a little more. But I'm not mad that the group moved the Joker on. So Joker beat Vulture 34-13.
Now,
Tyler,
I had a, because I do this one at work. So I do this one at work, and then right up until they got to Tyler Durden, it was a Joker wash. When they got to Tyler Durden, they were like, what version of the Joker is this? And I'm like, why does that even matter?
Got questions.
Well, it's like, well, it matters a lot because, it's like it matters a lot because Heath Ledger's Joker, like, even though he was insane, he had his reasons to be. And even though Joaquin Phoenix's Joker it even drove him crazy. But I'm like, okay, So it's whatever version of the Joker that you want it to be, because they all have like the same kind of beginning. They eventually go crazy. You know what I mean? So whatever Joker you want at this point. I moved on to Joker.
Yes. Like I said, this one could go either way. I relate more to the Joker from the standalone movie, based on the fact like he was just trying to live his life, and people was just fucking with him. And then he was just like, you know what? Ain't nobody trying to look out for the little dude. Y'all trying to set me up. You got me fired from my job like you ain't give me this gun. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna out me like that? Bet. And then old boy come back like, yeah, I need that gun, bro. Joker fucked his ass up. I was like, good. But this led to the semifinal in this bracket, or this section of it, between Tyler and Joker, and of course Joker won 47-8. So finally Tyler is out of here. Joker is in the final four going up against Thanos over here. Over on the left, obviously Mystique had beat her round. So now we have Killmonger versus Mystique, and obviously I knew this was going to be a wash as well. Killmonger moved on 43-2.
Wash.
Then we got, I don't even know how to say this motherfucker's name from No Country for Old Men. Chigger.
Yeah, Chigger.
And Bishop from Juice. Chigger moved ahead. I think this was more of a who was the cooler of the two villains, based on the fact he was just walking around with that fucking air gun and a quarter. Lighting people up.
Oh yeah,
with a fucking air gun and a fucking quarter. Like, yo, when he was just like heads or tails. That man was sweating his ass off. Heads or tails. He was like, I'm finna die. It's over. But you can cause that kind of terror, because people will say, well, Bishop caused terror when he ran up in that elevator. I'm just saying, man. I don't know. Omar Epps was in that movie, so I didn't vote for it, all right? Shit. Next up is Negan.
I wanted to go with
Look. Go ahead. What was you about to say?
I was going for Bishop because it's Pac, but I voted for Bishop in this one. Right. But Chigurh was the better one.
And this is where it just turned into voting for the coolest between those two. This one I was confused. Negan versus Jaws. Y'all moved Jaws on 31 votes to 12. So now I'm just like,
that was bullshit. I would say that. That one was bullshit.
Now, granted, I stopped watching The Walking Dead probably 3 episodes into season 4, so I didn't even get up to Negan and stuff. But from what I read, he seemed like an interesting villain. He doesn't seem relatable. Well, maybe he could be, based on the fact that, you know, nobody was trying to really help his wife when she was sick and all that stuff. And then the zombie shit happened. But, like, between the two, Jaws and Negan, y'all moved on Jaws 31 to 12. What's happening here? I think they was just trying to be funny at this point. Because there's people actually defending Jaws. Like, people were in his country, or people were in his home, and he's defending his home, and he's hungry, and... I mean, chill, bro. It's a fucking shark. It's a fucking shark. I don't understand.
Well, I mean, what the fuck you think gonna happen?
Why y'all ain't put the bear from fucking The Revenant in here? Y'all like animals so much, shit. Oh my god. But now we got Hans Landa against Hannibal Lecter. And they moved Hannibal Lecter on 29-7, which I'm not upset about that. I can't relate to either one, but Hannibal was a cool ass, like real, you know, psychological like just fucking with people. You know, kind of like how Hans did, you know, because he was fucking with, what's her name, the fucking agent Jodie Foster. Just fucking with her mind the whole time. Then he took that man's head off and was like, the brain was up. Just like, this motherfucker cold. He evil out this bitch. He left this motherfucker alive with his brain intact and just... I was
Which
like...
ate that shit.
Yes!
He ate that shit like it was hot dogs and ketchup. You know what I mean? Like...
That's why I'm like,
and was conversating with a motherfucker.
Who's relating with this motherfucker,
Hi,
man?
how are you doing?
Oh, see, here this go.
It's so good. It's so good.
Which Hannibal? Like, is there... This is like which Joker thing again. Like, there's no Hannibal that you relate with. Because if y'all relate with any Hannibal, I can't fucks with you because I don't want you eating me, okay? So just let it be known now, if you fuck with Hannibal... If you fuck with Hannibal, I can't fucks with you because I got things I need to do in life. So Hannibal won. So now we got Killmonger versus Chigra, and obviously that was a wash, 46-0. Killmonger moved on. Jaws versus Hannibal. Jaws moved on.
I'll say my thoughts for Killmonger.
Say what? Oh yeah, everybody.
I'll save my thoughts for Killmonger.
So Jaws beat out Hannibal. So that leads a Killmonger to Jaws thing. And this is where I was like, I swear to God, if y'all move Jaws past Killmonger,
if Jaws makes,
I'm a burnt boy. Mark Zuckerberg will get, I don't know. Like, I was gonna be on the next relatable villain bracket for the shit I was about to do. If y'all moved Jaws past if y'all moved Jaws past Killmonger, it was gonna be problems. But Killmonger beat Jaws 67-9. So Killmonger is the third motherfucker in the final four. So let's get to this last one here. Magneto versus John Q. Here I was just like, well, I know John Q's not going any further because motherfuckers fuck with Magneto. And I was right. 39-19. Dexter versus...
That was a hard one, though. That one was hard.
Was it? I voted Magneto off the rip. Because like I said, no matter what technical thing, letter of the law you break out in front of me, I'm going to be like, John Q's my hero. I will not call him a villain at all.
True.
Like, but... logically thinking like y'all were, you guys were like, he is a villain because he is breaking a law, kidnapping, holding hostages.
Yeah.
But I understand why he's doing that, you know? But I just went with Magneto based on his story, being a Holocaust survivor. Like, you're watching your race get slaughtered and you find out, you know, you have this power to do something about it. You fuck everything up. Then now you're a mutant,
right? And
people are still rejecting you as if it was still Holocaust time. Like, we don't like your kind. He's just like, oh, not this time.
Yeah.
You're dead. You know, like, so I understand why he was pissed.
Bitch, I can control. Your gun is made of metal. You're about to die.
Right. Where we at? Dexter and Zemo. This one was hard for me because I can understand Dexter. Is he relatable? No, because I'm not gonna just go out and kill be a serial killer killing criminals. I can understand why Zemo in Civil War did what he did. You know, because his whole family was killed at Sokovia when the Avengers thought they saved the world from Ultron. You know, he's like, y'all ran out of there celebrating, went home to your families, and my family was dead. You know,
my whole family.
Whole family.
Yeah, my whole family.
And I give him props for being as thorough with his revenge plan as he was, because, like, when I found out he wasn't trying to activate Winter Soldiers, he was just trying to get them to fight each other. I was just like, you fucking petty motherfucker, Zemo.
Yeah, you a petty ass motherfucker, man. But if you're gonna be petty, like we need to create a petty award for him because that's how you be petty. Like I ain't gonna fight y'all. I'm gonna make y'all fight each other. Like baddest one touch my hand, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like that's what
Tony,
he did.
Look at Tony. So Makk won't kill serial killers, but he will beat up kids. I see where he draws the line. I ain't saying I'm gonna kill the kids, Tony. I'm gonna just fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? But
a throat chop ain't never hurt no kid long term. You know what I mean? Like
Dexter was killing people like with bone saws and shit. Like he would drug them, wrap the whole room in plastic, and do all that shit. Like I ain't got time to do that shit, man. Like he enjoyed the killing of that. Like I'm just trying to fucking hit a motherfucker in the stomach and a couple. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not on that level. Like if I was going to kill serial killers, it would be like gunshot. You know what I'm saying? Something real quick. Like I ain't gonna be like drug them, wrap them, cut them in pieces, and drop them at the bottom of the fucking Miami Bay. You know what I'm saying? Like that's too much shit. That's too much shit.
And then go home and take a shit like ain't nothing happened. You know what I mean? Like Dexter was wild.
Yes,
he was wild as shit.
Yes, he was. That's why I was nope. He doesn't only kill criminals because he had to do. Wait, he didn't kill Dokes, right? Dokes blew up when that house exploded, right? Because when Dokes found out who Dexter was, I was like, damn, he gonna have to kill Dokes. Dokes ain't a criminal. Damn, that shit crazy.
Surprise, motherfucker. Damn.
Low key though, Dokes is probably going on the most annoying character list because Dexter just be like, I brought donuts. Fuck you bringing donuts for, nigga. Fuck you up to. You up to something, ain't it? You bring these donuts in here all the time, nigga. Like, Dexter just be like, my man, I just came in here with donuts. My guy, do you want one or not? Nah, you a weird motherfucker. I'm coming with you. I don't trust your ass. Fuck, man. Shit. God damn. Ain't nothing worse than that. Like the one coworker that just be in your shit the whole time, man. Hey everybody, I bought donuts. What the fuck is in these donuts, nigga? Motherfucker. Shit. God damn it, man. It's my birthday. I brought donuts for people. Uh-huh. I got my own.
I just said good morning. God damn. Bitch, I need a good motherfucking morning.
How the fuck you gonna tell me what kind of morning it is? I got my own.
Oh, you run my life now, motherfucker? You run my life, huh?
I got my
own. You been watching me and shit? When I woke up, what kind of socks I got on? Never mind. Shit. Just calm down.
I won't bring donuts anymore. I'm sorry. I'll bring bagels. Oh, shit. But yeah. But like Dexter was on some other shit. Like you see it in the comments, they talking like the way he saw his mom died, he was covered in blood, Harry showed up. He knew Dexter had that itch to kill. So Harry was like, if you gotta kill, you have to, here's a code. You gotta kill evil people. Right? So but then like Dexter was my shit till the last season. Then I couldn't fuck with Dexter no more. So yeah, Dexter moved on.
Yeah, it just ended awkward.
32 to 13. Then we had the Grinch against Tony Soprano. The Grinch won, and I think that's mostly because old people, like, you know, we don't like to be bothered. Like, the Grinch was just trying to chill up in his cave, and these motherfuckers was just down there just being all loud with their Christmas shit. He like, I'm just trying to sleep, my guy. Like, I'm just trying to. Every year, y'all come up here.
As an adult, I can feel Grinch.
That 100%. That's why I voted for Grinch. Like, I'm up here at the top of the mountain, and I can still hear y'all asses down there. All the way down in Whoville. Quit singing.
Yeah.
Quit singing so fucking
like,
loud.
It's some people around. It's some people around here now that I'm like, bitch, it's fucking September. Y'all been popping fireworks since July 4th. Cut that shit the fuck out, man. Stop.
Y'all still celebrating this fake ass freedom?
Yeah, man. It ain't. Shit ain't. Fuck that shit. Stop popping these goddamn fireworks. It's people around here with PTSD and shit. Y'all fucking up the whole system. Bitch, I shouldn't be hearing this shit at 1 o'clock on a Thursday. Hey, what the fuck wrong with y'all?
Sit y'all asses down somewhere. Oh, man. But yeah,
Right?
you're at the top of a mountain, and you trying to sleep, and they down there, da-hoo, do-re, Christmas. Like, yo, shut the fuck up. Sing the shit in your house. Why are y'all voices so powerful? Yeah, y'all so powerful. How y'all your voice carry all the way the fuck up here? I'm trying to live my life. Me and my dog. Now I gotta fucks with you.
Right?
Now I gotta steal all your shit.
Bitch, I'm killing every beast around here. I bet y'all go hungry this Christmas. Ain't gonna be no Christmas beast this year. Bitch, I'm killing all of them.
Yeah, so the Grinch moved on. And then at the bottom, Shere Khan versus Clyde Shelton. Now, Clyde was my favorite to make it to the finals. Clyde was my favorite. If you have not seen Law Abiding Citizen, you have to watch that movie to understand. Short cliff notes. Clyde watched his family get killed in front of him. His wife got raped before she got murdered in front of him. His daughter murdered. They catch these criminals. They go to trial. Jamie Foxx, who is the DA who's prosecuting the people who killed him, makes a plea deal. The dude gets off because he's ratting out his friend. Yeah. And Clyde is like, yo, why did you take this plea deal? And Jamie's trying to explain legal shit. Like, if I tried to persecute both of them, they wouldn't have gotten no time or some shit like that. And he was like, I don't give a fuck. You could have at least tried. I would have understand if you tried and they got off. I would have been like, damn, the legal system sucks. But since you just taking deals, you fucked up. So Clyde, a former engineer in, I think, like special ops or some shit like that, starts killing motherfuckers on his own from inside of jail. And he almost gets away with killing everybody involved with letting his family's killers walk away. But then he gets caught by Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx kills him and some other shit. Sorry if I spoiled it, but that movie's like fucking 13 years old. So if you haven't seen it yet, I don't know what to tell you. Ain't no spoiler alert.
Go watch it.
Yes. But based off of that, I'm like, this is more relatable than a cartoon tiger. So I voted for Clyde, and Clyde moved on. And so now we have Clyde against the Grinch. I voted Clyde. Clyde moved on in the group 42-10.
So did I.
And Magneto versus Dexter. Magneto moved on 30-20. And I voted for Dexter actually in this one. But you know, it's
I voted for Magneto.
Cool. Magneto moved on and he went up against Clyde. Clyde won 41-18. So we have Clyde versus Killmonger and Thanos versus Joker. Now on my bracket, I had Walt White versus Joker and Killmonger versus Clyde. And in my final, I had Clyde versus Walter White. But the group has Thanos beating Joker 49-23. And they have Killmonger beating Clyde 48-33. So the group's final is Killmonger and Thanos. My man. So here you go. Yeah, if I spoiled it, there's a limit. Like if the movie is out for a decade, I don't know what to tell you. Like you've had opportunities to watch this movie. It's on Redbox, goddammit. $1.
I ain't gonna spoil it, but where the fuck you been? Where you been? Watch the motherfucking movie.
It's fine. Everybody, I'm sure everybody has seen that movie.
Just go watch it.
Everybody has seen that movie. If you are in this group and has not seen that, I'm gonna kick you out the group.
I mean, yeah, you had to watch it. It ended up in the bracket. We put the poll out a while ago. So
y'all voting on this shit. You seen it. You seen it. So talk to me. You said you wanted to talk. You said you wanted to talk about Killmonger. Is he in your final?
So yes, Killmonger made my final. He beat out Magneto, who was also in my final four.
Okay.
Now, the difference between these two, if you're a comic book fan, which I kind of happen to be, their stories are so similar. The only difference is Magneto is a Holocaust survivor. Killmonger just happens to fight for the rights of black people, which I happen to agree with. And it depends on what side of the spectrum you're on, really. So, Killmonger, especially in the Black Panther movie, puts out a whole bunch of reasons as to why he wants to do that. In the comic book, it's really no different. He's just a lot more hardcore. His message is a little more direct. He's like, fuck Wakanda, because y'all left us out here to starve and thrive on our own. You even sold us to the people who oppressed us. That shit's in the comic books. So I happen to agree a lot more with Killmonger. Now, EJ just put up a very interesting comment. Killmonger was relatable until he killed innocent black men and women. That is true, but anybody else on this list probably also did the same thing. There was a lot of collateral damage amongst all these villains. Does it make it right what he did? Nah, but everybody else on this list, in some form or fashion, had some type of mass casualty effect. So, based on what his mission was, and based primarily on the shit that he did in the movie Black Panther, because I was hardcore Black Panther until Killmonger came in and he beat him, and I was against him when he beat him. But it was something that he said to the effect when he was king was, black people have been oppressed for years. Where the fuck was Wakanda? You know what I mean? Like, that shit resonated hard with me. If you're this advanced race, you had all this shit hidden and you just been hiding it for yourselves. And even the argument between him and Chadwick Boseman, I was like, I kind of sided with Killmonger a little more. You know what I mean? Even with that argument. So, which is why Killmonger is in my final.
Yeah, he made it to my final four. But like I said, it was the whole the situation with Clyde where I'm just like everything was going according to plan. Like, you arrested these people. Like, why didn't you have me take the stand? I was an eyewitness. I saw the act with my eyes. You not even calling me to the stand. You just letting these people walk for a deal because you don't want to mess up your conviction rate. Because that's low-key what it was. Jamie Foxx was like the assistant DA, and he was trying to make the actual DA, and he needed a good conviction rate. So it was just all of that shit, and I'm just like, the justice system was like super fucked up already, but then that movie just made it worse. And then you see shit going on today, you just like, the justice system really needs an overhaul. It needs to be reworked. But the group had Killmonger and Thanos, and I made that live, so I'm gonna go check real time where that's at. I think
Killmonger won that, because when I last checked, he was blowing.
Oh yeah, bro.
He was blowing Thanos back out on that goddamn.
I thought I put that in the. I thought I made that live in the. Oh, I guess I didn't put in the announcements. Now I gotta search through this rubbish to find it. No, I'm playing. I love this group. Y'all just be posting the realest shit. Oh my god. 56-13. Yeah, Killmonger won. Now y'all don't fuck with Thanos. Now y'all don't fuck with Thanos. But yeah, that's how it goes. And for me, I had Clyde being my winner out of that bracket. My personal bracket. Law Abiding Citizen is like a great movie.
So I had Killmonger, but I had Killmonger versus Joker.
Yeah. Which Joker? No, I'm playing. Which Joker though? All right, so that's our bracket, bro. Now we're into our final thoughts and questions. Now, what was that thing you was jumping on the soapbox about to go off on people about, man? Y'all motherfuckers better get on the fucking plane.
Go to. Yeah, I know. I know, right? Go to thatfeeling.bandcamp.com. There's a shitload of great fucking music. We've been playing it throughout the show. We play it mostly throughout all of our shows, actually all the way through all of our shows, because Makk puts the Bandcamp on and just lets that shit run. So every show that you've been hearing comes from the Bandcamp. There's a bunch of great artists on that put out music, all the albums, the good albums that we've been talking to people about, like the MRKSX or Mark Sox, his albums, EPs, all that shit is on there. That feeling has been giving you, like, hop on this fucking bandwagon, bro, before this shit rockets off. You know what I mean? Because everybody's putting out dope quality shit. You know what I mean? So follow that shit. Get with us. It is for what we're doing on the Patreon and what you're doing on the music side. You can get both of these bitches for less than $10 a fucking month right now. You know what I mean? $10 a month gets you access to a great amount of music, plus all the shit that we're doing podcast wise. And you can follow us there. Follow us now, because I'm telling you, this shit's about to jump off and it's about to be crazy. Especially once we all come together next week, because now you have a whole bunch of brilliant minds in one room that can formulate shit. And I'm telling you, epic shit is going to come out of this. So follow us. And I'm not just saying this because those are my homies and those are my boys. I'm saying this because it's true. Like, follow us now, people. Please follow us now, because the access to us right now is wide open, and we want to give y'all that access. It's only going to shrink once we grow, and we're going to grow. We're not going to stop growing. So for everybody that's been following us, liking the posts, following the groups, like on the Patreon, thank you so much, because y'all really the day ones of it. Y'all the reason that we keep doing it. And we're just gonna keep giving you dope ass shit. I know we are. So follow us, subscribe, like, go. I'm gonna post a link to everybody's IG page. Go follow everybody on their IG pages, because everybody, like, legit, everybody is really doing dope stuff, and it's incredible to see. You know what I mean? So I know once we go to Dayton and all these ideas get kicked in and plans get worked into action, like, it's gonna be amazing. So, and once I go to Dayton, this will be my first time gracing the stage in a long time. So I'm really excited about that shit. And I'm gonna be rocking it with my brothers, you know what I mean? So I'm really excited.
Question.
Next week.
Like, we got you here, Mr. Fuck You On Me in the comments. Are we going to be able? What are we doing with the footage with this? Are we allowed? Am I allowed to get some video of this performance on the side? Put a couple clips up on the Patreon, or what's good with that? Like, what can we do for our Patreons?
I actually want to live stream my performance.
This is a better question.
So,
this is the first time we're all getting together. We're gonna be all in the same room. Everybody got a mic. We gonna be chopping it up. It's gonna be. We have some legit things we're doing, right? We got some legit podcasts we're filming and stuff like that. But I'm talking about the shit in between, where we can just bullshit and be ourselves off official camera. Like, we can give the Patreon a glimpse behind the scenes of that shit, right?
Yeah.
Bet.
But let me say this though.
Okay.
Let me say this though. There's 10 spots left in the beta right now. This Monday I will close the beta. So whoever's in the beta will be getting that shit for $1.
Yes.
Forever, for as long as we're running. You would get it for $1. And then I'm going to open up the next 2 tiers. And this is going to be layered tiers. But there's 10 spots left in the beta. Join it now. Because Monday, I will be closing it.
So y'all got this weekend to get in for $1 to possibly win $100 at the end of this month. Also, we'll flow to the next joint here. Check out our teespring.com/stores that feeling podcast, because if you are a Patreon member, you should have gotten a notice where you now have an exclusive discount code that has no expiration date, where you can get 20% off of your orders, right? Real quick, this is a new line we're doing. I don't know if y'all can see it. It says, "Don't let good get in the way of great," right? So that one's just up. I haven't released it yet. I just did a sample. I just wanted to see how it was going to look. They came out good. So I'm gonna make that live after this podcast. So these shirts will be available, all colors, all that stuff. So it has this, and I would show you the back, but it has the That Feeling Podcast logo at the top as well. So it was just motivated. It just came to me, like settling for something when you know you're meant for something else. So don't let just being good at something stop you from being great. Don't just settle for good. Continue to be great. So if you're a Patreon member, this shirt will be live, and you will also get 20% off if you use the code that is in the Patreon. I just ask that you be selfish and stingy as fuck with this thing. Don't share it with somebody who's not in the Patreon, because you paid and you deserve the perks of paying. So, hey, if I win, can you flip that 100 towards the growth of these projects? I'll tell you like this, Eric. If you win, we will send you the 100. Now, if you want to just flip that 100 back into the Patreon or something, and just instead of just paying your $1, I check the Patreon and it's like, Jesus Christ, bro, you just threw $100 in here. I'm not gonna hold you. But if you do that, just know me and Black are gonna go out of our way to make sure that you have a say in what is going on. Like, you let us know what you kind of want as far as designs, what you're kind of looking for with content, things like that. So that's what it's about. If you want to invest it back in us, we're not going to say no, but I'm not just going to keep that 100 and put it into stuff. I'm going to give it to you and allow you to do that yourself, so people can see that, you know, it's a real thing. So I do appreciate that. And now I hope you win. Now it's going to look all weird if I hit that randomize button and you win. They're going to be like, oh shit, they just keeping the 100 for themselves. They just keep it. Like, that's not the
It's a fix. It's a fix.
It's collusion. 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 Anyway, but yeah, that's what we got going on. So like we said, next Friday we'll be on the ground in Dayton. There will not be a smoke pit that Friday night. There will be smoke pit Saturday morning if we want to go live, right? Are we going live with this one? Yeah, we'll go live for our.
We can.
Yeah,
we can.
We'll do that. Cool. What else you got, man? What else you got for the people?
Happy birthday to the United States Air Force. Today is the Air Force birthday. It is the 73rd birthday. Hey, man, gotta represent. Marines be doing that shit.
They do. They do. Damn, who is that? Is that Khan?
Yeah, she be talking shit low key. That's because they're a Marine.
Yeah. Apple just in here trying to
be proud of your Air
collusion.
Force.
She just trying to enforce collusion. My wife jumping here. You can give it to me. Nah, Eric, don't do that. Just throw it back in the Patreon, bro. Just throw it back in the Patreon. Apple will get rich later. Apple will get rich later. But yeah, I got nothing left. Uh-oh. It's thrown in a bottle
That's
of
it,
what
man.
you like if you win, along with 100. Yo, that's wild. My man.
I'm with that too.
What if I win, Wiz? No, I'm playing. Yeah. So listen up, people. 10 spots left.
I'm excited for next week.
To get in for $1. To get in for $1 for your chance to win this 100. Get in there. Just go to. Let me bring up the Patreon link again. And I think we announced it too. Because if you're just listening to the podcast, you don't know. So once again, go to www.patreon.com/thatfeelingpodcast. That's how you do it. And until Monday, you can join for $1. And once you join, you are locked in and getting all the content to the highest tier for that $1 because you rocked with us. If you join after Monday,
$1,
you will have to pay extra for it. But it's not like you will pay extra and not be getting anything. Okay. I will let you know that I sent Makk
you will be getting stuff.
A new segment. I'm gonna do weekly for my podcast. In between my actual sit downs with interviews, but it's gonna be a moment with Makk. It's gonna be my rant on shit that happens through the entire week. Expect the first one to drop sometime soon. Depending how that goes, that will turn into a Patreon exclusive thing where I'm just ranting about the stupid shit that our country does for the whole week. And then also this Saturday, this will not be a Patreon exclusive thing, but I'm dropping my first, the relaunch of Eat the Cake Anime, my anime related podcast. Because I know a lot of people have been wanting an anime related bracket in here, but I don't know how many people rock with it. But I do know if I start a anime podcast and bring that.
Oh, there's a lot. There's actually a lot of people that rock with it.
Oh yeah. All right. We'll see when I drop that tomorrow. So Saturday, 8 p.m. Pacific time. So if you're on the East Coast, you're not gonna get it till 11, whatever. So you can just listen to it Sunday or whatever. But yeah, I got 5 episodes on deck. They're just gonna release every Saturday night at 11. So I'm just trying to batch record a lot of shit. So I'm getting real on my grizzy with this this creating shit. And then also Patreon members, exclusively you guys, I am now working on my open mic set. So I got several 5-minute sets that I'm working on. I will record those and upload them to the Patreon, and I will be looking for your feedback on, is it funny, is it not, should I work on this, retune this, before I start hitting these open mics that are opening soon. So that is my gift to you guys. And any open mic that I go to, I will record and upload directly to the Patreon for you guys to be a part of that, right? I want you guys to kind of join me on my journey as I try to get into this comedy world. So that is what I have coming to the Patreon right now.
Mom?
More shit is coming. More shit's coming. Is it who are the smokers?
Yeah, buddy.
Don't pass up that chance, smokers. Is that what you're calling members of the smoke pit? Is that what you want to call them? Do y'all want like a nickname? If y'all want a nickname, recommend some nicknames. Like what should we call ourselves?
Right?
What should we call ourselves in this motherfucker? I don't know. But shit, I got nothing else, man. What you got for him, Black?
That's it, man. Good show tonight. Great participation. Thank you to everybody that's rocking with us. That came through and hung out. A lot of people were here through the whole show. So thank y'all for rocking with us, man. Once again.
Oh, wait.
You are why we doing this shit. So thank y'all.
So shout out to everybody who recently joined, because we were at like 6:30 a couple days ago. Then I resent out some friend requests or whatnot to invite. I think now we're at like over 665 or something like that. So if you know some people,
something like that.
If you know some people you want to invite, like it's a public group, just invite them. If they ask what's it about, because I know a couple people hit me up in the IMs like, Smoke Pit, is this like about marijuana? Like, no, it's. Then I explain to them what it's about. Then they get in here and they see and they start participating. So yeah, just try to help us grow this as much as we can, man. We were trying to get you guys some good shit. So again, Support us any way you
Yeah.
can. Patreon, participation in the group, and then every Friday just log in when you can. Throw a like, throw a share. Just do what you can, man, and we really appreciate it. We really do.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm done, Black. You can go ahead and sign us off, bro.
All right, man. This is your boy, Bread Like a King. Made this Calvin Cayley from the Smoke Pit. This is
Makk, a.k.a. your boy. And thank you guys for rocking with us. You guys have an amazing weekend. And stay safe. And how did we end it last time? Just be decent to one another. And we'll work our way up.
just be decent.
Just be decent.
Don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole. Y'all take care. Peace.
Peace.
About to be on my way, but who all over there? Who all over there? Who all over there? Is it any hoes yet? Who all over there? Who all over there? Who all over there? Cause I ain't seen no post about it. Who all over there? Who all over there? Who all over there? What's the drink situation? Who all over there? You know I don't mess with everybody. Who all over there? Wanted to be a huckster boy like a kid on the block. Denise fine ass had